room, with the only exits that you can see being to the west of the room and directly above you.
Wait, I need my sheet.
I'm working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, this might take a bit.
Floor is covered in a thin layer of sand, and you can see rusty, dented shields adorning the walls around you, upon which is scrawled graffiti of various types. The stone down here is worked stone.
You said there's graffiti, right? Is there any like a thieves' cant here giving warning or indication where potential hazards may be?
Give me an investigation check.
Also, my my weapon is glowing with a light because I cast the light cantrip.
Nice.
All right.
That is my very average roll.
All right. Yeah. As you skim over the graffiti, none of it really indicates anything specific. It's all like,
This game's
turn
the best.
back, doom ahead, etc., etc.
All right.
So why are we
A
in
couple
the well?
like, oh
To get treasure, of course.
shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Scroll back to that part. Right. So currently, you guys are down here in the well, partly because, fame, fortune, and treasure, but also because sorry, give me a second. Why? The block. A bard has asked you to make your way down to Skullport and deliver a pouch to a half-drow named Kalal Kledani. Also, prior to your journey down into the pit, some of you would have heard from a Cholton priest by the name of Obe Ude, who has offered to purchase magic items that you guys recover if you wish to sell them, along with spell books as well. Let me post that name.
Obey you there.
Is that like Pig Latin or something?
No, she's from Cholt.
So Kalal Kadani wants a message delivered? What was it? Sorry.
No. Okay, so one of the things that you guys have been tasked with doing is to deliver a pouch from a bard named Matrim Merig to a half-drow in Skullport, which is deeper into the dungeon, by the name of Kalal Kledani.
Okay. Do we know each other?
Oh, how you guys know each other, I'm leaving that up to you.
Yeah, see, the spell sheet is still generating, but once that's done, I'm going to send it to you. It doesn't have notes for you yet, but I can just explain stuff until I'm done with it.
Okay.
Gilbert, do I know this Matron Merrick?
Yes. You would know him.
Okay. So and
Also,
he's
for that matter,
go ahead.
he probably would have handed you the pouch.
Fair enough.
So are we looking for the closest route to here to Skullport then? Is that our objective?
Your objective is whatever you guys wanted. These are what the book calls a plot hook.
Ah.
We need a good plot hook.
I mean, I'm all for delivering the pouch. Like, I know this guy. He'll keep his word to us in terms of like payment and stuff. Speaking of, what is he offering to pay us for this?
I was about to ask, what is he paying us?
Let me flip back there. He has not actually offered to pay you guys anything.
So this is like a favor.
So I'm doing a favor for a friend.
Yeah, kind of.
Ooh, wait. Are you gonna make me chaotic, good, evil,
It's-
evil, whatever?
That's up to you.
I should say
No, you pick.
there's
I'm not picking
not
that
been
for
a
you.
statement
Come on.
that he's going to pay you. It's more of a favor for the friend and kind of a nudge, nudge, wink, wink kind of thing. Like,
Oh,
You ever go,
he's
eh?
gonna get a
Say
back
no more, say
scratch
no more,
too.
say no more.
wait, what?
Say no more. You ever go, eh? Eh? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, eh?
No, not that kind of nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Like there's no stated payment, but there's probably some kind of payout.
All right,
We'll
that
go
should
with
have
that.
everything you need on there. I'm not making the alignment for you though. You got to RP in.
Aww. What does lawful evil do again?
Don't pick that.
Die.
I
He
don't
is
know. I
lawful
haven't died
evil.
yet.
Just pick something in like the top 2/3 and you'll be fine.
Ay vey.
Okay.
You could always be lawful good.
You can always do that.
I heard that both of those are bad,
They're only bad if you do it badly.
and I'll probably do both of them badly.
Lawful good and lawful evil are perfectly fine. There's just some people who have a horrible misconception about lawful good. It's really chaotic evil you want to stay away from.
But I
Time to
am
make a
chaotic
chaotic
good.
neutral character and piss off everyone.
I mean, yeah, but chaotic evil's like, I'm gonna piss off everyone and derail everything and murder party members and take their stuff.
Watch as I play the Joker, but bad, terribly
Yeah, pretty
bad.
much.
But that.
And then call it good RP.
Mhm.
And then claim that you're just playing your character every time.
So, do we have any indication of where Skullport is in this area? Do we know where we're going? Do we have a map?
You do not have a map.
He wants us to do this job, and he doesn't even give us a map.
Well, so I have the urchin background, which is I know the secrets and patterns and flows to the city I grew up in, which is Waterdeep. So I know my way around. So would my character know, in general, like how to get to Skullport? Even if he doesn't have a map, does he at least know, in general, you go in this direction until, people show up and shank you?
Yeah, give me just a second while I attempt to find where the hell Skullport is in this book.
20 floors down, next to the bathroom of the Lich.
Skullport is in kind of a weird location.
10th level. Thousands.
It is weird and hard to get to, yeah.
You have to go
I'm
through
actually
the,
looking at the
sewers
index. And, here it is.
or
Skullport.
through Undermountain,
Yeah.
which is not recommended to go through Undermountain.
I mean, it may not be recommended, but I'd rather take my chances in Undermountain than deal with the Xanathar.
Yeah, the Xanathar. Yeah, let's go talk with them.
Yeah.
Um,
That is a good point. However, you're never quite sure where you go when you go into Undermountain, because the spells and shit that's on it.
So like I couldn't navigate my way slowly dropping and drawing a map.
Alright,
For the way
so-
back.
See, the Undermountain was made by a mad mage who cast all kinds of spells in there, and it's still there, waiting for people to find.
alright, so yeah, for this, you guys would be going through Undermountain.
Oy shimoy.
You would know, you'd know, Vamir, that the way to get to Skullport would be on the 3rd level of Undermountain, near the underground river, Sharuga.
Okay.
Sorry, Shargouth. Accidentally swapped those vowels. So yeah, you guys have to go. You'd have to go on the 3rd level to get access to it.
Alright then, I guess we're making our way there. There's only one way out of here, and I assume it bends, or forks, or whatever it does.
Yes. There is a passageway on the western wall.
I make my way to the western wall.
All right. You see a hallway goes down about 15 feet and then turns west. I should say it turns 50, it's about 15 feet south, then turns.
How wide is this hallway?
10 feet by 10 feet.
Right then. Well, Vimir, since you know the way, can you help me out?
Not really. I mean, I know in general you go down through Undermountain to get to Skullport, and it's probably safer than dealing with the Xanathar, because the Xanathar is a dick and will just kill us. You know, fuckers always chasing me around. But I've never been this way before. I don't know the way to go.
Oh. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do this old-fashioned way. And I'll pull out some scrolls and some like map-making bullshit. And I guess I'll lead the way. I have it on hand, but not, you know.
Wait. Our cartographer is going to lead the way.
Yeah, I'd like to have someone next to me, but
I mean, I'll
I
go
will.
next to
I'll
you,
go
but
with you. Hell,
I'm
beside
thinking that
you.
we may want, you know, somebody a bit more heavily armed out in front, so that when the fireball trap goes off, you know, it doesn't destroy all of the maps.
that would be very unfortunate, wouldn't it?
Fortunate.
With the highest AC and health, I volunteer to lead the pack.
Huzzah!
Same.
All right. If you guys could post your marching order.
Who has the higher C?
I prefer to be
19.
middle.
Yeah, it's higher than your.
No, just hop on my back. It's a giant ship.
No.
No, the cartographer.
No.
And then he can just point and say,
Spectre,
go
what's
that
your
way.
character's name?
We went with Tom, so we're going with Tom.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
I'll be like 3rd.
I'll be in the back for now because I'm still working on
But
my
just-
shit.
We're just neck and neck. Out of the way.
I mean, he said it was 10 feet wide, so maybe we could just be side by side.
Not if both of us are 5 feet. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, yeah. Is this two people next to each other, and everybody else is
A
one after the
slash
other
is
single file?
the same rank, and then people are following single file
Right.
behind the two bruisers.
Wanted to make sure.
I don't know if I'm a bruiser, but sure.
You are a
Macro.
bruiser.
Okay.
I'm a healer.
You're
In the middle.
turtle in a shell.
You're a healer, but you're also very heavily armored, and you have a lot of combat support with you.
I got you, fam. If you get banged up, I can patch you up. Least I can do.
All right. As you guys start leaving the room, Mackerel, you're at the end. Could you give me a perception check?
Sure, let's see here. Oh god, I can't scroll down. I'll have to do this later. Let's see. Nope, come on. Alright. Said perception.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, you just kind of hear a bit of cheering from the patrons up the hall.
Cool.
Quick question: are we doing spell points?
Yeah, unders, you can pick either spell points or spell slots. You have to commit with it, whatever you do, though.
Yeah.
I suggest spell points. It's
Since no
objectively
spells
better
have
to
been
level
cast-
17.
Yeah, since no spells have been cast yet, you can use those if you haven't actually selected.
I choose spell points.
All right. You all begin marching forward. So you guys
sorry.
turn down the tunnel that goes west. You advance about 40 more feet when you come into a hallway, 20 feet wide, at the far end with stairs descending down into a lower room. Upon the walls, on the north and south side, you see bas reliefs, every 10-foot section, depicting a Balor demon, a Barlurga, a Chesme, and a Dreg, Glabrazu, a Gristro, etc. Very vicious demon-looking reliefs. And a Kenku skeleton lies on the floor with an...
With a what?
Sorry, I am attempting to parse information out of a very detailed block.
Okay.
Give me a second. Okay, yeah, there's a skeleton lying in the middle of the floor with its arm pointing at one of the reliefs.
Which relief is it pointing to?
It is pointing towards the big-looking pig demon.
Are there any inscriptions in this area? Rules, instructions, text?
Make for me an investigation check.
That's my check.
Yep, there are no instructions or writing of any kind along the wall. Actually, you know what? Let me rephrase the description of this room. I kind of butchered it. So, every 10-foot section of wall has a 9-foot by 4-foot, 3-inch deep door-shaped recess. That is what forms the bas relief of these demons. The Kenku is lying on the ground pointing towards the demon on the south wall, the one that looks like a big pig with wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a skeleton, right?
Yep, it is a skeleton.
Right. Are there any markings in the bones that give an indication of what might have killed him?
Make for me an investigation or a medicine check.
That's investigation.
You don't really see anything conclusive on the bone.
No, like bite marks or anything of the sort?
Not that you can say. Or if there were, they didn't make it to the bone.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. All right. And that's the end of this hallway or this room?
No, at the far end of the room, you can see that it slants down, a kind of staircase, into a larger.
Okay. And you said they're like doors on the bottom depicting bas relief? They're on the walls? I'm sorry, I might be misunderstanding.
There are not doors, there are door-shaped uh, inlays on the wall. So think you have a smooth wall and then they're kind of dented in the shape of a door, and that's what creates the relief.
Oh, okay. I got you now. Well, all right then. If there's nothing else, I guess we can come back to this room later. I feel like we might be missing something.
Should we like
It's a
investigate?
skeleton pointing at the wall. So either there was something interesting there, or that's what killed him.
Probably what's killed him. Did it look like it was trying to leave the room? I did investigate previously.
I mean, he looks dead lying on the ground. It doesn't look like there's a particular motion to his movement.
How
He
old
is
does a
outright
skeleton
skeleton.
look?
The bones have been bleached white.
That takes a while.
It could have also been placed by other people like us fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to go ahead and pop in my familiar on the other side of the relief that the dead Birdman is pointing to. If there's no unoccupied space within, say, a foot past that relief, it'll just pop in to my side of the bas relief. It can pop in occupied space, is what I'm trying to say.
Right. So you pop it in behind the relief. It's currently standing in a 10-foot wide room of carved stone with a rough-hewed stone going out of the southeastern corner and curving out of sight.
Can I see any mechanisms like a lever, a hatch, or some way to like pry the relief open, the door open?
Um, Just a set of hinges.
All right. Can I search for traps?
You may. It does not appear to be trapped.
All right. Well, guys, looks like there's a secret entrance behind that relief. Where are the hinges to? So that way I can give any indication to someone that may or may not have a crowbar or where to pry.
The hinges would be on the inside of the door. It's like
Okay.
as if it was a push door.
I take a step back.
All right.
I'll clear the way and dismiss my familiar. You gonna kick the door open, Vimir, or something?
No, I'm just, if the door explodes, I'd rather be farther away than closer.
Oh. I checked it for traps that side. It looked fine. The only indication I got are 2 hinges on that side.
I look very pointedly at the skeleton.
Yeah, the skeleton's in the room. We're all fucked if there's something going on.
I stand
Actually,
everyone between them and the door, and then I just go into my shell. So it's just like this wall of shell between.
you guys are a bunch of... All right, everyone out of the room.
I'm sorry.
I'll-
Could you repeat that, War Turtle?
I was just gonna use my shell to block anything if there was a trap because people were worried about.
Okay, so you're going to stand right in front of the door?
Well, not right in front of the door, but between everyone else and the door.
Can I be outside of this room and still have 30 feet reach? Excluding sightline, I don't care about sightline, on the other side of this bas relief.
Have 30-foot reach?
Yes. I want to be within 30 feet of that bas relief while not being in the room. Is it possible?
I mean, it's a long room. Do you want to go down the stairs to your west or back the way you came?
Back the way I came, preferable.
All right. And would you like to hug the southern wall or the northern wall?
No preference. Well, actually, the same side of whatever that relief is on.
Okay.
Can I
You
do
are
it?
now 30 feet down the south wall.
All right, guys, get out of the room. I'm going to go ahead and undo the hinges. And we'll see what happens after that. Should just fall in on itself if there's nothing really supporting it.
You're going to undo the hinges?
With thieves' tools and mage hand. I'm an arcane trickster.
From 30 feet away
Yes, that's the reach of mage hand.
on the other side of a wall that you
Yes.
cannot see.
I can with my familiar.
Okay.
How does the familiar get the thieves' tools?
The familiar doesn't. I slide them. Oh.
Yeah.
This isn't a traditional door. This is a relief.
Yeah.
Did anyone investigate this side of the room?
All right, so we build a giant wooden badger.
No, War Turtle. Nobody has actually investigated the relief, this one specific.
I'm gonna investigate to see if there's any ways to open it.
Man, my spell sheet is not even that big, and Acrobat is really going to take all day to.
Or
A
sort of with big brain.
14. So, as you're kind of investigating the relief, you don't see a handle on it. Doesn't look trapped. It also doesn't look secured in any way.
So we can just push it. Or pull it. Wherever the hinges are
Push it.
indicate.
Pull it.
I push it.
Bop it.
All right, you push the relief, and it swings open. It doesn't really swing. You kind of have to push it all the way, but it opens with little effort.
Is there any way I can
Guys.
manipulate the hinges to keep it open?
Could you repeat that?
Is there any way I can manipulate the hinges to keep it open?
I mean, it looks like it's staying open on its own.
It's just a stone slab on hinges.
I have a feeling it closes in on itself.
Does anyone want to roll an Arcana check to see if it'll magically close in on it?
Oh, I don't know about
Why do you think
magically.
it'll-
I'm more than
Why do you think it will
mechanical.
close in on itself? Did you see a mechanism of some kind?
I just see hinges. Hey, you're probably right.
I mean, we could go grab like a rock or one of those something to.
Oh yeah, like a door stopper. Yeah, we can do that. All right. So we want to go here?
Sure. Secret doors might lead to treasure.
Indeed.
All right. As you guys begin to kind of funnel into the room, you see the room transitions from a nice, smooth, carved stone, just like a rock tunnel, that moves 30 feet to the southeast and then curves out of sight. I should say it is also descending. And you can faintly smell a sewer from the far end.
All right.
Well, it's beginning to smell like Skullport.
Oh my god, my spell sheet finished. It's a Christmas miracle.
Oof. Well, down we go, I suppose.
All right. As you proceed to the end of the tunnel, it is still the same kind of rough-hued room, and the floor now kind of shifts and tilts to the west. There's a foul-smelling sewer water down there, covering the floor.
Gross.
And
Yes.
yeah. And then there is an alcove on the north side of it, which contains a life-size statue of a freaky fishman, which is submerged up to its chest in this foul-smelling. There's a dim purple light emitting from its head, and one of its arms is broken off. You do not see where the broken arm is.
Is there any thieves' tools nearby? Maybe this is a drop zone or something.
I think it's just a sump. Is there another way out of here?
There does look to be a small alcove on the far west end of the room, on the south side, but can't really see well into there from the angle. Or
I
are you
guess we'll
guys
have to get
walking into
closer.
the water?
So we're just going to proceed just to muck through the sump and get to the other side?
I got prestidigitation. I can clean everyone up.
Oh, that's nice. Won't have to spend another week smelling like shit.
Yee, water.
Oh yeah, CC, before I forget, there was a couple of things I forgot to put on your sheet. You have a great sword, and your fighting style is defense, which means your AC is a 9.
What?
Yeah. Actually, here, let me see if there's anything else I need to put on here before I send.
Well, you already sent me some of it.
I did, but there's stuff I forgot to put on.
Alright,
I'll go ahead and advance
I'm in the middle
to
of
the
drawing.
alcove.
I guess we
Here.
start heading for the
Actually,
alcove.
Is the water
Uh,
murky? Sorry.
It's very murky, sludgy, sewagey water.
Mm. There's no edges to like go across.
Nope.
I
By
could
the
send my
looks of it,
spider to the other side. Maybe there's a trap or something underneath the water. Is that what you're thinking?
No, I'm just thinking it's going to smell like shit and take a week to get rid of it. But if you're
Ah,
promising
magic.
magic cleaning services, fuck, let's go.
Yeah, all right then.
So with the Wartortle and Gingy leading the way, I guess we go into the sump and through to the alcove.
all right.
You don't
guys
like water.
Start walking into the
Move quickly,
water
then.
for about each 10 feet you guys walk in. It's getting about a foot deeper. By the time you reach the far end, you're about 3 feet deep in this foul-smelling water. The alcove that you could see
Go ahead.
ends just 10 feet away to the south. You see the wall.
Fuck.
Can we see anything behind this out? Anything behind the statue?
Hey, Callie, can you check
Are
that
you just
alcove and
looking
see
at
if
the
it's another
statue, or are
secret
you
door?
investigating?
Oh, or whatever you want.
Sorry, I didn't catch who said what.
I had asked, are you investigating the statue, or are you just looking?
Yeah, I'll be investigating. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, so as you can kind of look around the statue, it's partly submerged in the water. You kind of notice that its head is hollow. Like the area, like within its eyes and in its mouth, is kind of lead to a empty hollow space.
I'll send my familiar in there. That's a spider. What's in there?
The spider does not see anything in there. Just at the base of it, kind of like where the base of the skull would be on a human, in that part inside, it does see what looks to be a small steel dome with a X-shaped groove set into the center.
I describe what I see. Does it match the description of something like an eye and where to hit? Can you see
And
the X on like one of the eye holes or nose holes or
no, this appears to be at the exclusively at the base of the head. Looks like a screw.
Oh,
But is it magical? Because we get paid if we return with magic shit.
I have no way to detect that. I can fuck around with it in Thieves' Tools and undo it. See what happens. Yeah. I'll dismiss my familiar and go ahead and Thieves' Tools undo the screw.
All right, just a second before you make that check. Let's see, there are 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 of you. Water. Mackerel.
Yeah.
I need an intelligence save from you.
Oh boy, are you gonna do
Oh,
that
shit.
thing right off the bat? All right, let's see. What is it? Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty
Not a
good.
bad roll.
All right, that passes. You take half.
That's a lot.
Oh, checkmate.
My apologies. That's supposed to be 3d6.
Those were some pretty high rolls on a D65.
Yeah, that's
I mean, he kind of destroyed.
All right,
That's
so-
still
so-
bad.
You take 5 psychic damage, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
Do I get advantage or no?
No.
Why would you have advantage?
I don't know.
If you don't know why you'd have it, then you don't have it.
Okay. So just a
Me
normal.
apparently saw this a mile away.
Yeah, on
I've read the alert
page,
feat. I can't be surprised.
the first page of
Nice.
your character sheet will say what your initiative
So do
is.
I.
It's a big box that says.
I know where that's at. I was wondering, like, if it was normal, just D20.
Yeah.
And then once all that's
God damn,
done,
Mom.
if you could organize that.
I said I had the alert feat.
Okay.
It looks like Wong goes first no matter what.
Yeah,
I just need the initiative organized.
There
Yeah.
it is.
there it is.
There it is. All right. Yeah, Wong, you are up.
Second.
Oh, we're rolling initiative, Spook.
Oh, yeah, I rolled.
Oh, you already got it. Yeah.
Tom.
So I go first, right?
You are first.
What is it now again? They tried to kill
No
us.
idea.
You have no idea. You probably just heard Macro go ah and clutch his head.
I look up. Do I see anything
All
by
right.
looking up?
You see a stone ceiling.
Damn. Okay, I look around. Do I see anything that hit him in the head?
Could you repeat that? You were both cutting out and
I said, I look around. Do I see anything that smacked oh boy in the head? Mackerel in the head. Why he yelled?
give me a perception check. You do not see anything. Although the water is rippling from all of you being moving.
Um. I am going to. There's nothing I can do because I don't see. I am going to bonus action summon my chain, and then hold my action in case something.
Okay.
It sounds like it's Bamir's turn.
It is Bamir's turn.
Okay. Do I see anything? Do I have any sense of where this came from?
Do you have any special senses I'm not aware of?
Just dark vision and a decent perception score.
I mean, yeah, whatever it was, you don't see it in the room.
All right. How tough does that statue look?
I mean, looks like a sturdily designed statue,
But it's missing an arm.
but it does already look damaged.
Okay. I'd like to attack the statue.
All right.
So first the longsword, and then I'm probably just going to kick it.
Out of curiosity, is there a particular like part of it you're attempting to hit,
The head.
or just okay?
Swing the sword down onto its head.
All right. A 21 hits.
12 slashing.
All right.
And then I'm going to kick it in the nuts.
All right. That also hits. All right.
So I kick
after
it in the nuts for
hitting-
11 bludgeoning.
Mhm. After
Oof.
hitting the head with your sword and kicking him in the nuts, you can kind of hear that the head sounds like it's wobbling or rolling a little bit. You know, kind of that stone on stone movement,
Okay.
like it's not one contiguous piece of stone.
Got it. Okay.
Anything else?
Sounds like that's it.
I think that's it, yeah. Not going to burn key unless I know for sure it's the enemy.
All right. Callie.
Yeah, I was doing something before I was rudely interrupted by the enemy attacking, so I will go ahead and use my bonus action to manipulate my mage hand to undo the screw using thieves' tools.
You wouldn't need thieves' tools for that?
I'm doing it from a distance. I'm not sure if it helps or not.
I mean, based on how you saw it wiggling, you think you could probably just do it with a mage hand, just unscrew it.
Well, I'll go and unscrew it then as a bonus action, sure. And then, as an action, since I see Vermeer engaging this thing, I'll pull out my sling and thwack a stone with a pebble.
With the pebble.
The screw is now removed, and the head kind of just slides off into the water in front of you.
Okay. I thwack the torso.
Okay.
Does the torso appear to be thwacked?
It does, yeah, it does get hit. So I'm looking at that as an attacker. I'm like, damn, that's a big damage roll.
It's going to take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And where am I in terms of the party? Okay.
Is it possible to sneak attack an object?
That's up to you.
It never saw it coming. It never saw it coming.
I mean, I'm within 5 feet. I kicked it in the nuts, so I suppose.
Ah, fuck it, why not? All right, yeah, you sneak attack the inanimate object.
Huzzah.
The torso looks pretty badly cracked.
All right. How much feet of movement do I have to expend to get out of the water?
About 15, 20 feet. Actually, let me check that again.
You know what? I'll stand my ground. That's it for me.
Actually, to be completely out of the water, you'd have to move like 30 feet. To get out of this deep water, only about 15.
I'll stand my ground.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. Tom,
Okay, what do I see?
you just witnessed your party members beat the living hell out of a statue, and then its head fell into the water.
Well, if they're beating the shit out of the statue, I guess I can also beat the shit out of the statue. Let's do a Chaos Bolt on the statue.
All right. I believe that's an attack roll.
Yep.
That hits.
Okay, one moment. This is a 2d8 plus 1d6.
I believe you also get to add your spell attack modifier to that, your charisma mod.
What kind of damage is that?
Well, that's the thing. So what was the first number?
7. The second one was 6.
That's psychic and poison.
You get a pick.
We'll go with psychic.
Okay.
Not that I think either of those would work.
The statue appears completely unaffected.
Excellent. That will be it for me.
All right. Next up is Gingy.
Yes. Well, everyone beat the hell out of the statue. Gingy wants to, climb out of the water.
All right. You move 30 feet to the edge of the water.
Damn it. Can I use my action dash to climb out of the water? With my nails?
Yes. You are able to use your dash action to get out of the water. How far down the hallway that you guys came through do you want to run? The full 60 feet? Or I should say, the full 30 feet that you have left from the edge of the water?
I don't know. I just want to climb on a wall so I'm not in the water no more. And then, since I already used my action, I want to ready the next if anything happens from the water.
I mean, if you dash out of the water, you're not going to have an action to ready.
Fine. I'm just out of the water. I'm hanging on the nail. I'm hanging on the wall by my nails. From the water.
You're not having to swim in it. This is just like you can walk in with water.
It's still water.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
All right. You're readying an action to shoot. Okay.
No. My move is to get out of the water.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm sorry. I thought you said you were hanging on the edge.
well, yeah, hanging on the wall with my nails out of the water.
Okay. You're
That's it.
okay.
Yep.
All right, it is this entity's turn. Okay. So I think this thing is going to attack. Let's go for Tom. Tom's near it.
Okay.
All right. So out of the murky water,
I knew
you
it!
see this gray pseudopod lash out at your knee.
Mister, it's from the waters.
Doesn't
Can I
hit
hit it now?
A 10 does not hit.
All right, 10 does not hit you. And for those of you that had readied an action to attack it, so as far as I have here, that's just
Mister.
Wong.
Yay!
Wong, you can now make an attack roll against it since you now have a target.
Sweet.
That hits. Also out of curiosity, is your weapon magical?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good to know.
How the fuck did you get a magic weapon?
He's the warlock.
Oh,
Improved
okay.
pack
I keep
weapon
forgetting you're a
gives it a
warlock.
+1 and makes it magic.
Nice.
Love that ability.
Yeah, that's really nice. So I'm pretty sure that would make you like the only one with a magic weapon at the moment.
Yup.
He contributed $500 to the Dungeon Master Relief Fund. All right, yeah, that hits. 9 damage.
Can I get sneak attack? Can I add my sneak attack to that? No, maybe.
He multi-classed to rogue. I mean, he
I'm
did have
rogue
something in
warlock.
melee, right?
Yeah, I said I'm rogue warlock.
There is an ally within 5 feet, so I do believe you would get sneak.
Okay, so that's 14 points of damage. Magical blunt damage.
All right.
From a long magical chain.
Yeah, as the chain swings through, you kind of see a sizable chunk of just this gray slime just splattered across the back wall. It's still a
Cool.
attack.
Ah, damn. Okay, well, I'm done. I don't have 2 attacks. Wish I did, but no. Alright, I am done.
War Turtle. It is thy turn.
So I just saw this gray slime thing come out of the.
Yeah, you saw a pseudopod reach out of the water and attack Tom. The pseudopod pulled back into the water and don't currently target.
So I can't see it or see where it is.
Yeah, you don't see anything under the water surface.
But you definitely know something's there. It attacked an ally.
So something I wouldn't be able to use something like. No, 'cause I can't see. Well, then I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good because I need to find out where this thing. And
All right.
am I reasonably certain it's like something Detect Evil and Good can find? Because it has a pseudo.
Can you tell me what Detect Evil and Good actually does? I haven't really used the spell very much myself.
You know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, and where it's.
Okay. And was your question before that, do you think that this creature would qualify?
Yeah.
What's your character's intelligence?
Six. It has a 16 wisdom.
You don't know. It could.
Then I just cast it.
All right.
Do I know where it is now?
You do not detect anything.
Then I cast Healing Word on someone who's injured.
I don't think anyone's been rightly hit yet.
No, I'm
right?
injured.
Oh,
I took 5 damage.
Wait, isn't that casting 2-leveled spells?
He said, "Oh, that
Hmm.
is a leveled spell."
Oh. Right, because that's. Never mind then. I walk over towards it and make a perception check to try and find it. I don't know. I just walk over to where it was.
All right. Actually, no, yeah. Give me a perception check there. Or, never mind. Your passive is high enough. Yeah, you're pretty sure that the entity is close to you, like real close. And then you realize you actually just kind of stepped on it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done Detective Evil and Good because I can't do anything. Because I was married. I shout, "Oh God! I stepped on it!" And then I end my turn.
All right. Mackerel?
All right. Now that he's stepped on it, do I see?
You don't see it, but you have a pretty solid idea where it is.
Is that a solid enough idea to fit it in a 20-foot?
You could probably fit it into a 10-foot if you wanted to. Yes, yeah.
Okay. Would I be catching allies with that?
20-foot cube. Do you have to be able to see where you're centering?
I don't think so. Let me check. No. No, I don't.
Yeah, you'd be able to angle the blast where you wouldn't be able to hit party members.
All right. Then I'm going to put a fairy fire on.
All right, I believe that's a dexterity saving throw.
It is. Nope.
All right. Underneath the water.
Someone pick a color.
Green,
All right. Close
like
green.
my
All right, there's a lump of ooze that is now glowing green beneath the water's murky surface. Is that all?
Maybe. Do I see what caused me to have a headache?
You see a glowing green pile of ooze beneath the water
right.
surface.
Okay. Yeah, no, that'll be my turn.
All right. Wong,
I still can't see it.
you see a glowing green ooze beneath the water surface.
I'm gonna try to hit it with my weapon. How far down is it? I don't matter. It can't be that far down. I'm gonna hit it.
It's quite literally below or equal to the water surface. That hits. All right.
Magical damage.
Your chain rips through this ooze again, this time splattering glowing green ooze across the back wall and ceiling. The light then fades out. You are out of initiative.
All right.
Hurrah.
Barry gets off the wall. No, she doesn't. Never mind. She stays on there.
Can I get a better look of the torso? The gap that the head left.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hey Gilbert, how do you calculate how many spell points you have again? I've never used it. It's not on the sheet.
So if you scroll down to your spell page, it'll tell you how many points are expended upon the casting of a certain level spell.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me how many I have at my level.
Oh, that should be up on your first page, like the same place where things like Action Surge would be, near your hit die.
Near my hit points. No, this version of the sheet must not have it.
You're looking at the new version?
I haven't moved to the new version that he just sent me tonight yet. No. Can you just tell me how to calculate that? Do you remember?
Basically, spell points directly convert to 2 for the first level, 3 for the second, and I want to say 5 for the third.
Have you selected the spell point variant rule?
Yes, but it doesn't tell me how many spell points I have.
Just a second.
Either that or it's on here and I'm missing it, but I've checked everywhere that it should be in them.
All right. So, if you go to the first page of the PDF.
Yep.
Sorry, mine is still loading in. You see the section and the block that has your hit points and your hit dice and your death saves?
Yep.
Look at the block below that called Limited Features.
Oh, here it is. Oh, that's a lot of spell points.
Yes, spell points are disgustingly large.
I feel like it should probably be on the spell sheet, but whatever.
You'd think.
All right.
Okay, so it's in limited features, all right.
Yep.
So the torso.
Yes. You look into the torso, and you see melted candle wax.
Can you see it from the outside too?
No, the melted candle wax is inside the bottom. By the looks of it, it was meant to light up the head, almost like a jack-o'-lantern.
Okay, interesting. Can I use my mage hand to reach for the head and the screw?
Yeah, sure.
Is there still enough candle wick to keep a flame going there?
There is no wick remaining, just the melted wax.
And we got a candle. I'm probably gonna have to use a torch, aren't I? Probably.
Someone could use light on you. I could use light on you, maybe.
I just want to see if this does anything. There's some candle wax down here in the torso. It's supposed to light up the head.
Someone could put light on his fingertips.
Actually, you can put light on his fingertips. You have that.
I know, but I don't want to go in the water.
I'll get a sling bullet. Can you put light on that? I'll mage
Can I
hand it
do
to you.
light
You
from
don't even
far away?
you don't even have to get in the water. Just mage. I'll bring the bullet to you with mage hand.
Okay.
Can you light it?
Yeah.
You have to touch it.
Okay. Put the whatever on my skin. I'll cast it around my skin or something, and you touch the skin.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I can nudge it with my elbow. There you go.
Okay. I do the thing.
Yeah.
I'll drop the ball bearing down there, and I'll screw on the head. I'm letting you guys know that I'm doing this too.
I nudged the bullet or whatever with my elbow, so there it's lighting.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what color did you make the light?
Bright blue, like my eyes.
All right.
That's all I'm gonna guess. You guys wanna see what my character looks like?
There's now a freaky fanged fish person with bright blue light shining out of his mouth and eyes. Also, yeah.
Does the light
Yeah.
give any? I don't know. Is there a symbol or something that comes from the light that he makes?
You see a freaky fish person face made from the shadows of the light on the wall behind you.
Oh, hell.
Wait, is Kali a fish person?
No. I'm an elf. A wood elf.
Who's a fish person?
But the statue.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
blanking.
You're good. I'll pop my familiar 5 feet in front of the alcove's wall end, just to see if there's anything there. If there's nothing there, it'll just pop up right next to me.
He pops up right next to you.
This is the end, guys. I don't see anything here. I'll go and do a quick spot search and see if there's anything else, but I think this is it. Sorry if I pull an investigation check under Gilbert surrounding this statue for maybe like a secret button or compartment.
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check. You come
Anything?
across nothing out of the ordinary or interesting.
Feels bad. That's all I got, guys. Anyone else want to check? I'm gonna take the signs as this is the end of the road, and we should get back to that room with the 6 or so what do you call them? Those frame things.
Bass relief.
Reliefs.
There you go. That.
Sure.
All right. You emerge from the foul-smelling room, reeking of
Prestidigitate
shit and piss.
everyone, because fuck that.
You emerge from the foul-smelling room not smelling of shit and piss.
Yeah. I'm not going to tolerate that.
To the east, you see the way that you came, and to the west, you see a flight of stairs descending 10 feet down.
Just for shits and giggles, I'll go ahead and pop in the familiar on every the other side of every other bas relief. If there's nothing there, it'll just pop up right next to me.
Oh, okay. Give me just a second.
Oh shit. All of them.
Uh, do, do... All right. I'm sorry, I'm going to figure out which one this connects to. All right. When you get to the relief of the dredge, your familiar actually pops to the other side. Just a
What
second to
is?
get over to that section.
Okay.
Okay, so inside, you see an unadorned wooden armor stand resting in the middle of the room, with a faintly glowing long sword stabbed through the center of it. At the base of the
Hmm.
stand lies the skeletal remains of a hand amid stains of dried blood.
Oh. Well, that looks dangerous. Does this alcove look not alcove? Does this door look trapped? This relief, quote unquote. Does it have hinges as
Uh,
well?
it looks similar to the previous relief. Are you checking it for traps?
Yes, I am. Because why not?
All right, make for me an investigation check. Meanwhile, what are the rest of you doing?
Um, Probably standing in the hallway while he checks out the door for traps.
Yeah.
Everybody else twiddling their thumbs or masturbating. Got it. All right, yeah. The door does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. Well, guys, on the other side of this room, this door, excuse me, it's a small room. Got some kind of magic-looking sword. The thing is, it's got like a skeleton hand holding it. Do I remember that right, Gilbert?
No. So the sword is stabbed into the wooden stand. At the base of the stand, you see a skeletal hand and dried blood surrounding it.
What type of sword is this?
A longsword.
Ah, all right. Does anyone happen to have identify, detect magic, or any of that other nonsense stuff?
Let me
Nope.
check.
That.
I don't think so. I have detect magic.
All right.
All right, I'll spend 11 minutes ritual casting that. I didn't take identified. I figured someone else would.
Ah,
Are you guys entering the room?
I guess not yet.
Not
Does
yet.
my
We're
familiar see anything else? I mean, if anyone wants to go in, by all means.
I'm just ritual casting detect magic now, so I have it when we go.
Ah, okay, yeah. So you take your 10 minutes and cast detect magic. What's the range on that?
Good question.
30 feet.
Yeah. 30 feet.
You can detect no magic.
Dang.
Oh, have we
You
opened the door yet?
you would also notice that based on the description, the sword is beyond 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
And
Can I? I guess
no,
I'll walk until it's within 30
yeah,
feet.
What's up?
no one said you've opened the door. Are you guys opening the door?
Can I open the door with Mage Hand?
You can try.
I'll
think it
try.
has a limit of like what, 5
10
pounds?
pounds.
10 pounds?
Yeah. If that don't work, it probably won't. I'll just open it myself.
The hand tries ineffectually to push open the bas relief.
And then the other hand goes and pushes the bas relief.
The
So I'll be
other
pushing
hand?
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you push it and it gets opened. The room looks the same as the way I've described it.
Hmm.
Are you all filing in?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
I'll be
All right.
staying out.
As you all, with the exception of Callie, file into the room, Mackerel,
Yeah.
you do detect magic on the sword.
Is there a school?
The sword is. There is no particular school.
Oh. Yeah, probably closed.
Also, you all can kind of hear echoes of distant voices occasionally filling the room,
There's magic here.
emanating from 10-inch by 5-inch vents in the ceiling.
Oh.
Don't you have a spider familiar?
I do. You want me to check what's in the vents?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll check what's in the vents with a spoder.
All right. Yeah, they begins to climb up the vents. The sounds are still very badly distorted, like you just know their voices.
Mm-hmm.
And the spider climbs for a time up the shaft and ends up in a cellar.
What's in the cellar? Just like regular cellar stuff?
Honestly, it looks more like a shop's cellar.
Oh. With my knowledge as an archaeologist, can I more or less triangulate distance from where I'm at to where this place is?
Well, you know the tavern is about 140 feet directly above the hole, which is only about maybe 80 feet from where you are now. You're pretty sure you're just in the cellar of the yawning.
Very, very interesting. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'll report to that to the party. That's interesting. I have a mechanics question. If I mage hand something and say it's a cursed item, do I still get affected by it if it's by contact? The curse goes into effect.
I would say no because you're not touching it.
Okay. I'm not going to be the first to touch it, but if no one wants to grab it, I'll go ahead and grab it. It's not really my thing, though, long swords.
I already have one, so I don't need it.
No, you have a great sword, not a long sword.
Still, it's a sword.
Do you want that sword of Amir?
I'm really wary of picking up swords found in dead bodies.
Yeah, me too. If no one wants to, I'll grab it from a distance.
Why don't you do that?
Yeah, okay.
Because I remember this other sword we found in a basement. Well, you guys found in a basement, and
Alright. Could I have a bodyguard with me in case this shit hits the
Oh,
fan?
yeah,
Or
I'll be
word
with you.
turtle? Okay, great.
I'll go.
Yeah. Take a bardic on that as well.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and get outside the maximum range of a mage hand. No, inside. So 30 feet. I'll be 30 feet away from the sword, and then I will attempt to grab it with mage hand.
Okay. You pull the long sword free of the stand.
Okay. Does anyone have a sheath or something? God damn it, am I gonna have to use one of my medical supplies, bandages to cover this shit up? I am, okay. Okay. So I set the long sword, careful not to touch anyone outside the room. I'll have it down, and I'll expend a use of my healer's kit to mage hand bandage wrap this up thoroughly. I'll use 2 charges if I have to. And then I'll mage hand in my I guess backpack. Does anyone want this?
Till I know what it does? Not really.
Yeah, okay, I'll just put it in my backpack then. Magic longsword thing. That right, Gilbert?
Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
At least temporarily call that in your inventory. Magic Longsword 4.
What?
Actually, just in case you guys sit on this for a while, call it Magic Sword 1-4.
Damn, that must have been a big table he rolled for this.
Alrighty then. Very good. Shall we continue?
Yeah.
So there's another way out of here, right? If I remember from the
Yeah.
description.
Yes, there is a door in the western wall, north side.
So who's gonna go
I'll,
thief
I'll
up that door?
yeah, I'll check it for traps and all that shenanigans.
All right. Investigation check.
If it helps, I'll be checking it both sides for traps. That's just going to be my MO until I lose my familiar.
Okay. You detect no traps.
All right. Like to mage hand the door handle. Is it locked?
A second, I'm bouncing. Um. Nope, no, it's not locked. It's all good.
All right.
Open the door.
Callie opens the door like the foolish fella he is.
The hallway extends 30 feet to a T-junction.
No.
Say 10 feet to it. 20. God.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say the hallway explodes. I'm like, oh, yep, checkmate.
I have a real bad feeling about this.
Mick, we're not playing Tomb of Horrors.
I'm still getting PTSD from the descriptions I got. That guy must have been really off. This isn't so bad.
The descriptions you got?
Yeah. I must have mistaken it like a 3 p.m. conversation of Tomb of Annihilation or something. Probably.
Dude, even Tomb of Annihilation isn't that scary. Like, you're thinking Tomb of Horrors.
Uh,
All right, yeah. So you can see the T junction to the west of you.
I'll go ahead and be marking this stuff down in my cartographer's tools.
Well, we go up to the T junction, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep, you reach the T junction. The tunnel extends 30 feet to the north and ends in another T junction. And then 10 feet from you is a flight of stairs that extends down 10 feet and into a large room full of columns, pillars.
You know, we
And
do actually
support
have to go down.
Let's go down. So we're going down to Pillar Room?
Yeah, I guess so.
all. Do, do. All right. Yeah, so as you enter the room full of pillars, pillar immediate closest to you, the north side, you can see the coiled skeleton of a snake wrapped around the top half of that northern pillar.
All right. Kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah, other than that, it's about a 40 by 40 kind of diamond-shaped room.
Anything in the center? Like a depression or something?
No, there's no depression here. Just a roughly diamond-shaped room with pillars in it. The pillars are largely clustered around the half of this diamond.
There any doorways? Any other obvious means of egress other than where we came from?
Yes, of course. So on the south, there's another flight of stairs that leads down a hallway, and to the west, you see another 10-foot flight of stairs that leads to another hallway divoted with alcove, the north and south side.
All right. Which one would be left? Our way. That would be. You said east or west? Sorry.
South and west.
The one that's west has alcoves, correct?
Yes, the western tunnel is pocketed with alcove.
All right. I guess I'll head there. If there's nothing else like obviously apparent about this room, I don't see why not.
Sorry. Also, what are your passive? Never mind, I already heard passive. Oh, Vamir and War Turtle, you guys vaguely at the edge of your hearing hear the sound of rapid footsteps from the southern hallway, getting more distant.
It sounds like someone's running away down the southern hall.
We should probably pursue them.
Sure, why not? Nice friendly little chase. I guess we'll be heading south then.
Yeah, we
Let's go
pursue
south.
All right, just a second. All right. As you guys run down this long hallway, about this 120-foot hallway, about halfway down, you guys can see what looks to be a dead goblin lying at the far end where it curves off to the west. There are also 3 pickaxes and 2 shovels resting atop a pile of rubble. Oh, whoops. Sorry, you don't actually see that part.
Uh-oh.
It's a kind of weird looking section with a corner.
I get you.
You guys can see the goblin lying dead in the.
Does it look recently deceased?
Yeah, the blood's still red. His flesh is all still there.
Is the blood coagulated yet?
Give me a medicine check. Yeah, the blood looks a bit coagulated. Pretty coagulated. Some
I don't
dry
think.
spots.
Yeah. This couldn't have been the people yelling, right? Is dust still settling?
The
There wasn't a loud boom. This is weird.
people. What are you talking about? People yelling?
Do we still hear the sounds of footfalls?
Yeah, like they were quickly getting away, and now there's
You guys
this
would no
deceased
longer be able to hear the
goblin.
footfall. Also, as for yelling, that was back in the room with the vents, and the yelling wasn't yelling. It was just
Oh yeah, I automatically
constantly echoing down
assumed
the
they'd
pipe.
be yelling if, like, if someone died
Yeah,
or if
you
someone got
heard no
crushed.
yelling, just footsteps.
Can we find? Is it just like a hallway, or can we find where he would have gone?
Well, you can. I mean, if you guys approach closer, you do know that the hallway does go off to the west.
Is there any special markings or anything on the pickaxes and shovels?
No, they just look like standard run-of-the-mill shovels and pickaxes.
I'll take one of each.
All right.
And you said there's an area of rubble, right? Is it blocking
Yes.
an entrance?
So the rubble, technically speaking, you guys would have had to approach the corner and turned around it. I'll just say you guys have the actual rubble pile. Yeah, there is a pile of rubble, and where these pickaxes and shovels are left, you can see what looks like to be a mined out hole, goes to the south and curves out of sight.
All right. Do I doubt the structural integrity of this excavated portion?
Do you what?
Doubt the structural. Is it going to collapse on us? Is what I'm trying to say. Or is there a possibility it'll collapse?
Do you have any kind of like proficiency in stoneworking or masonry?
Let's see. Historical knowledge. I can correctly ascertain its original purpose and determine its builders, whether they were dwarves, blah, 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 blah. Determine the monetary value. Not necessarily, no. I am an archaeologist, though.
So the thing about archaeology is it doesn't really deal with the same kind of construction that a mine would or general digging. A lot of stuff in archaeology for that kind of purpose would be looking at the kind of
Hmm.
say looking at
Yeah,
the if you were to look at a complete stone structure like a ziggurat, you'd be able to determine based on iconography, certain artistic motifs, and tool usage who built it, and if this was meant to be like a religious place or a functional place, that kind of thing.
I got you, but I don't understand the practical thing of what I asked. I got you.
Exactly. You understand the more
The culture
artistic
and,
kind,
yeah.
the culture and art behind it, not
Mhm.
necessarily the hard. It's
Yeah, sorry about that. Alrighty.
all good.
And we can no longer hear the voices, right?
Um. Yeah. Yeah. You don't hear. There. Okay. So there are no voices. You know the voices were coming
Sorry,
from the
footsteps.
room with
Sorry,
the sword.
footsteps.
Yeah.
I'm
You do
mixing
not hear
things
the
up.
footsteps.
There's only one way out of this room. That's not where we came from, so I guess we're heading down there? Does that
Yeah,
sound reasonable?
guess we're heading through the mine.
Yep.
All right. You guys begin advancing through kind of curved mine shaft tunnel. And as you guys approach the end of it, you can see in this 20 by 40 room that opens up before you, long ways, so you guys would be at the far end. North-south is a half buried in stone debris right next to where you guys have exited. Is a headless stone statue of a nude woman with collapsed rubble around it.
Does it bear any similar resemblance to what we saw earlier with the fisherman?
No, no, that looked like a freaky fish man. This looks like a naked woman.
Okay,
Think like a Greek statue kind.
gotcha.
Hey, I'm back. Are we doing anything?
We're trying to pursue some footsteps.
Oh, cool.
Is there any other way out of this room other than the way we came from?
I really got to get better at describing these rooms.
Mhm.
Yes, on the west side, you see a door set into the wall, and on the east side, south end, you see a pair of double doors.
Hey, double doors usually mean important shit.
Mm-hmm. Do either look recently used? Can I tell?
Hmm. Yeah, they both look like they're used on a semi-regular basis,
All right.
at least.
I'll go ahead and pop my spider on the other side of the double doors.
Of the double door. All right. So, as you pop them into tunnel, you can see that it extends both south and there's a branch that goes to the south about 20, 30 feet. You see a T intersection, and to the east, about 50 feet, it branches off to the north and out of sight.
All right. I'll pop my familiar on the other side of the single door.
All right. You see a 60-foot hallway that ends in another door.
Well, both of them seem to be hallways, right?
Yes, they both appear to be hallways.
Alrighty then. Double doors, then? Let me check it for traps first. I'm assuming I see nothing on the double
There
doors.
are no traps that you detect.
Alright, I'll open it.
You disintegrate.
Rest in Pepsi, Cali.
I'm just kidding. The doors swing open. You emerge into the hallway.
Alright. Be cool going down this way, guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just end it.
Which way?
Oh, you think you said south, east, and then north?
There is a hallway that extends to the south and ends in a T intersection, and a hallway that extends to the east and then goes north.
Uh, let's go with the one that has one path. So the one to the east that goes north. Did that make sense? I'm saying, am I lagging out? Can you guys hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, we just fine.
Yeah, I see Gilbert constantly keyed in, but I'm not hearing anything. Oh,
I can hear you just fine.
And the DM dies. Wow, that was a really good trap. Like it blew up the DM.
holy fuck.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, good session, you guys. Yeah,
Shit.
Same time next.
Yeah. We got a magic sword thing. Oh, he's back. I cannot
check.
hear you. Oh, yes, you can now. Huzzah.
All right. What were you saying?
So I'd like to go to the one that's going east that branches off to the north.
All right. You walk the distance, it turns north. You walk another 40 feet, and it turns east. The eastern hallway is 60 feet long, and 40 feet down it on the northern side, you see an alcove.
Does the alcove depict anything?
I don't know. Are you walking up to the alcove?
Sure.
All right. So, what are the rest of you doing?
Watching
does
him
this.
walk into the alcove.
Yeah.
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 Everybody else is standing in the back waiting?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cowards. All right.
Mhm.
So, at the back of this 10-foot
He
alcove,
didn't ask for help. He don't get
you
any
see
help.
carved into the back wall is a shadowy niche containing a bas relief sculpture of a nude, heavy-set man playing a harp. Lying on the floor above. What?
Huh?
Oh, fuck?
he's
Sorry,
he's trying to read his notes.
give me a second while I read over this again. Hold on.
Temple of Cupid.
Oh, this might be some Faye bullshit.
Oh, I am sorry. I had a dyslexia moment there. It says lying on the floor of the alcove is a broken half of a 10-foot pole. My mistake.
Wait, where did the naked man come from?
It's on the wall.
It used to
Yes,
dance
okay.
the pole.
Yeah, there's a. Oh god.
So, can I do a performance check to see if I can woo the alcove to open a secret compartment? I'm just playing.
Actually, no, I'll do that if we're following him in there.
Wooing the alcove.
I'll totally hit on this, like, naked, fat harp.
Oh, okay.
I'll be like, hey, they're good looking.
You walk into the alcove, and you attempt to dance on the broken half of the pole.
Oh, yeah.
Do a performance check. Do a performance check.
Should I do
Yeah,
a performance?
yeah, give us a performance check.
Alright, let's see here. Gotta scroll way up. Not bad.
Damn, Daniel.
Okay.
How hard do I drop it?
Mackerel, what, like, describe your character. Like, what do they look like?
I didn't put like a ton of thought into this. They're just they're dressed in like I guess the standard bard uniform, and then they also have like a big wizard hat on.
Like, what
Yeah, let's
race
go
is
with
he?
that. Oh, he is a tiefling, and he's purple.
All right, you see this flamboyantly dressed purple tiefling start dancing on the bottom half of this pole in an alcove.
Yeah, just like that. But with like a wizard hat, because I think those are
He seems to do a pretty good job at dancing on the broken half of this pole without impaling himself.
I did pick the charlatan background.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Nothing out of the ordinary happens.
Oh,
That was
well,
pretty
that's all I-
extraordinary. I don't know about you. That was something. Okay. So it was just a single isolated pole that's broken in this alcove. That's it?
I mean, that's all the obvious stuff you see.
I don't know how to investigate a pole. Yes, it appears to have been broken. I try to pop my finger on the other side of the alcove 5 feet in front.
All right. It pops out right in front of you.
Another dead end.
Although at this distance, you'd probably be able to see that carved. Well, I should say, there's an inscription on the harp.
Oh, what does it say?
So written in common, I assume you know how to speak and read it.
Mhm.
Is inscribed, "Gaze upon me with bronzed visage, and secrets shall I reveal."
I look back at Gingy.
But
You're a bronze
Gingy
dragon.
up
Actually,
front.
no. Actually, it's a brass dragon. I don't know why I said
excuse you, I'm orange.
that. Yeah. This might be.
Gaze
She's an
upon
orange
me.
dragon.
I'm orange.
It's true.
You want to see my character's picture that I just looked up?
Actually, you know what? Detect magic is 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys could probably cover the distance in that time.
Okay.
Yeah, so your detect magic is registering a strong aura of conjuration magic from the alcove that you're in.
Ooh. Yeah, something's about to get conjured up in.
Okay, interesting. Is it a dancer?
I
No.
should say that you would have detected this as you approached to do your pole dance.
Oh, yeah, I'll
How
mention that.
clean is the cut on that end foot pole?
Not very.
Oh, okay.
It said gaze upon me with bronze visage and I'll show you secrets or something.
Yeah.
Gaze upon me with bronzed visage, and secrets shall I reveal.
Oh, with bronzed visage? Do I have to?
Do
I
I
have to
have to
put on
look at it?
bronze?
People with brown eyes.
I have hazel eyes. I don't think that counts
I
as
have
bronze.
blue.
I pull out a copper piece and I attempt to look to
Through
the
it?
copper piece while looking at this thing. Probably does nothing.
How long do you spend doing this?
I spend a good 2 rounds doing it, and then I'm like, oh, well, I tried.
All right, so for 12 seconds, you stare intently into your copper piece.
And like around the
Nothing
10th
happens.
second, I'll look at the guy and I'll look at the copper piece. Oh, okay. I have no clue what that possibly means. Are spyglasses typically bronze? Like the cover or whatever? The telescopic deal.
They can be, yes.
Well, the casing can be, but typically the lenses that you look through are made of glass.
Yeah. You guys got anything? I have no clue what that could possibly mean.
Anyone have a mirror, like a polished bronze mirror? That's a thing.
No.
That's something we might be able to get back on on a trip back, but I'm broke.
Yeah. Well, I wrote it down. Well, we can come back to it if we
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah, we'll put a pin on it. All right, I guess we have no choice but to backtrack and go to the east one? No,
Well,
we
this
already
is the
went to
east
the
one,
east
and it
one.
was just an alcove. Wasn't there like another place we could go?
Yeah, there is, and it has a bend on it. Let's go
Well,
there.
that's not quite correct. There's the
It's got a fork.
T-junction back by the double doors, but right here, the tunnel does continue south, about 20 feet ahead of you.
Oh, it continues? That stopped at the alcove. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's continue then.
No, that would be a dead end instead of an alcove.
Ah.
All right. As you proceed further down the tunnel, it goes south and then east again, ending in a door.
Is the door trapped?
You don't know.
Is the door trapped?
You don't think so.
I feel kind of bad wasting these 20s on this, but you know, a thief's got to do this.
You
I
should.
attempt
You
to.
really should feel bad about wasting your 20s.
I'll pop in the familiar on the other side of the door.
I
before
know I
open it.
do.
But
Oh, was that the joke you were making? So
what? No, I don't even know what the joke was. I just
no, when you said you should feel bad about wasting your 20s, I didn't realize that was what you.
So I'll pop in my familiar on the other side of the door before I open it. Do I see anything?
You see that the hallway is like many other hallways, this time extending north before opening up to the east, and extending like 20 feet south before moving east.
What's up with all these fucking hallways? Where are all the rooms? I open the door.
All right. The door opens.
We don't know any particular place we're going, right? Can we just continue going left until we start repeating? See, out of character, my character is a cartographer, right? I honestly use
Right.
that as a player in-game basis to give you for you to give us pictures of the map. And actuality, I'm pretty shit at navigating.
All right. So,
Well, we haven't
Yeah, give me a
utterly fucked
second.
anything.
give me a second. I'll carve out a chunk of map for what you guys have seen so far.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I got so far, and I know it's wrong. Also,
That's
how the
not-
fuck was that not zoomed in?
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
I like cheese.
Yeah, we need to find like some rooms or something that we can loot.
Yeah, like really bad. So all these fucking hallways are just oof. Little did we know that the treasure was actually hidden in the hallways.
The real
Watch
treasure
this
was
stone
Little-
right here.
away.
Little did we know that the treasure was in us all along. Empty
I
your
mean,
pockets.
really, the hallway is just a really long room.
Yeah, look at this fourth stone right here. How many did that diamond-shaped room have? How many pillars did it have? It had 4. This is the fourth stone to the right. Watch as I press on it. Nothing happens. Oh.
Enter the Konami code for instant wins.
I'm still curious what the hell that bronze visage stuff was. It's probably a breast mirror.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not sure if we can we also walk and talk.
Yeah, I just need a second while I carve out stuff.
No,
Okay.
talking uses your movement.
Uh-oh. Is this walking the talk? Or talking the walk? What's that meaning? What's that saying go? How's it go?
Let's walk the walk and talk the talk. That
There
Yeah,
you
if you can't
go.
walk the walk, don't talk the talk.
There you go.
you guys want to see what my character kind of looks like?
Sure.
Sure.
I googled Orange Dragon D&D and I found a pretty cool picture and then I edited it to be my own.
Let's see it.
Orange Dragon
What's up,
sounds like the name of a really good Chinese restaurant.
Dragon Laurent.
Nice.
I like that.
I edited it was the hair and the eyes.
It's
And
very
then also
90s.
there was horns.
That's really neat.
Except I'm a
Yeah.
woman. So imagine boobs there. Or just
Alright, under so
flat
I
chest woman.
Oh shit.
I was laughing when I made it. Or at least the hair. When I edited it. I don't want to claim I made it. I mean, I don't know. I can say that. I made it my own. How's that?
Yeah.
Took someone's
under-
picture and made it my own.
I edit cut the highlighted area, right?
Yes, that would work. You could also just push the delete key.
Oh, that's what it was. It was the delete key. Oh shit, the program's not responding.
Uh-oh. We go to the left. Wherever
Wait,
left
there
is.
we go.
Let's
There we go. It's all kosher. It worked.
It's all kosher.
Yeah, that was really hideously done.
yeah, if it's between right or left, I will normally pick left.
And then under how do I get the fuzzies to go away? I just click elsewhere?
No, Control Shift A.
Control Shift A. Alright, thank you.
It's edit select none.
Alright. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Not great. That's what I get for waiting so long to hand you guys a map. That big square room in the upper right-hand corner, that's where you started. You guys are currently down towards the bottom right corner, just on the other side of those doors.
Okay. Oh, well, vents. We go walk and do stuff.
Very interesting. That does not tell me what you're doing.
We said we went left.
Ah, okay. Second. God damn it. Control. There we go. All right. All right. You proceed north. And you enter a room that is 20 foot by 50 foot. You can see
Hey.
two bugbears standing guard in this room. They make
Do
eye
they?
contact with you.
I might as well smile and wave.
Sup,
Yeah,
guys?
same. Howdy.
And they start moving north. Like fast, they're running.
Oh, they're
Oh,
running, huh?
fuck.
Is this bad? Did we insult you? Sorry.
I go
Are you
after
guys
them. I
going-
run after them.
Yeah, we'll run.
Yeah, I think we're all running, unless anyone else says so.
Charge!
All right,
Sure.
roll initiative.
Wait, they're running away though. Why?
Because they're
It's a
taking the
chase.
loot with them.
Roll
They're probably
initiative because
going
I
to win, too.
fucking said so.
Give me your stuff!
Wow, we're not looters, guys. Christ.
Wait,
Not those kind of looters, anyway.
We're looting that booty. No.
Or maybe they're the one that did the goblin in, and they're trying to run away from the scene of the crime. My God.
We're just
They're
what? We
murdering
just want to know how to
Morgan
get to
Maggie.
Skullport.
Ooh, spicy-ish.
Alright, CCI updated Gingy again.
What, you mother?
Hell, look, I had to make this on pretty short notice. I keep forgetting to do things.
I have
Like,
so
I-
many Gingy, Gingy point 2, Gingy point 9, I have a Gingy point 3.
Yeah, just delete all the
Yes,
old ones. You don't need them.
But the other one has my thingy.
Okay, well, you're gonna want those, though, because I dumped 2 of your stats to take feats and then didn't actually take the feats.
Well, maybe I should just wait until after this starter, and then maybe try and D&D with you guys.
Well, you're already in the session now.
Yeah.
So I
So,
think
how
Henry
far
goes
away from
first.
me are the bugbears?
Gee.
Well, they're currently. Oh, give me just a second to count the numbers. Around 10, 20, 50 feet.
Oh, okay. I have a 45-foot move speed. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna run up, and I think I am going to make an unarmed strike on him. Gonna kind of like kick him in the back of the knees.
Which one, righty or lefty?
Let's go for the lefty.
All right.
Does a 27 hit him?
A 27 does in fact hit.
Well, he takes 9 bludgeoning damage. And I'm going to spend a key point to make that a stunning strike. So he needs to make a con save.
Yes, the con save. I don't believe that passes.
Then he is stunned. And I'm going to use my longsword on the other one.
All right.
Does an 11 hit him?
An 11 does not hit.
Nuts.
Kind of just parries it away with his shield.
Okay. Well, I will do a flurry of blows then. To make 2 more unarmed
Oh,
strikes
boy.
on the other guy.
Oof.
Did those both hit?
Yep. Those both hit.
Alright. I'm going to make the first one a stunning strike first, so can you just roll the con save? Because if that fails, the second one will be.
Of course.
Okay, so he's stunned, and then, he takes a bunch of damage.
Yes,
so
he
he
does.
takes a total of 18 bludgeoning damage. And they're both
All
stunned.
right, the one that you hit several times, he looks bloodied.
Okay. No,
All
that's
right.
it for me.
Wong.
And hey, I think I got him, guys. We should tie them up before they get away again.
I'm gonna start. Is there any live or dead or?
I've stunned both of them.
Oh well, then we're gonna tie them up. I have rope. Are we gonna save them or kill them?
Well, let's
I'm asking
save
the
them.
party.
I'm
well,
saying save them.
All right, we're gonna save them then. Yeah. I'm gonna tie them up with rope.
They're
What do I
quite
do?
a ways away.
How far are they away?
50 feet.
I gotta be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I can't bonus action dash with this character, and I can only move 30 feet. How long will it be stunned for? Till the end of their turn?
To the end of my
Yeah, you
next
don't
turn.
think that's enough to actually properly tie a person.
And they're 50 feet away,
Mm-hmm.
but they're stunned. So
Yeah.
all right.
We should just knock them out while we can, and then we can tie them up. And
Non-lethal damage. Can I shoot
Bring
a
it back.
crossbow as non-lethal?
I don't think so. I really wish.
Okay. Well, then I can't get to him this turn unless I dash.
you
And-
can shoot a crossbow at the non-bloody one. I'm pretty sure that will kill him.
Yeah.
And the next damage will just be.
Okay, yeah. Then I can.
Yeah, as long as you don't instantly kill these guys, I can stabilize them with the healer's kit.
I'm
as
gonna
long as
summon
they're
my
down to my non
crossbow.
Well, I can stabilize him with a cantrip.
Wait, does
I
that
mean-
work if they're monsters and not PCs?
As long
Don't
as
they
it's
just die
non-lethal.
0?
Yeah.
Oh, as long as it's non-lethal, yeah.
Does that hit? Being he's stunned. Oh, I have advantage because he's stunned.
Yes, that first one does not hit. Also,
Well, I
did you ever
missed.
get the other thing you were talking about?
No, I was
Something
saying
about
if the,
stabilizing them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was talking about stabilizing them with my healer's kit and giving them 1 HP with the feet. After we're done tying them up, of course.
I missed. So I think I'm done because I missed my cross.
That would be correct as far as I know.
So I'm done then. I missed my shot, so I am done.
All right.
I don't think I have anything I can do on a bonus
I'm
action.
pretty sure he stays stunned.
Yeah, to the end of my next turn.
Oh, end of your next turn.
Yeah.
Oh well, see, I could have rushed in and
Gingy?
Give me a second. I'm loading up the thingy. I just got back from needing. Skip me.
Okay. Mackerel? Gingy, I'll just say that you took the dodge action or something. Mackerel?
Alright. I'm gonna aim at the one who isn't blood. And well, let's see, I'll start by putting a hex on that, which is gonna be for disadvantage on strength check. So he has that now. And then I'll do like a what do you call that? Like the double finger pistols at him. And then I'll shoot light out of the tips of my fingers and attack him twice.
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
All right.
Ah, you too are a warlock.
No, I'm a bard. I just took it with magic initiative.
Neat.
Alright, do either of those hit?
2 hits?
Oh, one of those was almost a crit.
That would have been bad.
That would have been
Oh,
bad.
trust me.
Well, I
Trust me,
mean, I can't
know the
non-lethal
deal with
these.
switching.
Alright. Some of that is necrotic, if that matters.
All right. So the guy that wasn't bloodied that you hit,
Yeah.
he's dead.
God damn it. Sorry, guys.
I just like turned to you, just like, really,
I
really.
didn't think he was gonna die.
He didn't have the hexes at all, man.
Can't you
thought he
just
would've-
say like I use a non-lethal attack?
No, I can't do that with spells. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have hexed him, but I thought it would have taken more than.
We're too used to Under's
Jesus
campaign.
Christ! I punched a guy into bloodied.
You're right.
Non-lethally, I might add.
Alright, well, now there's only one to deal with.
I never specified it was
Jeez.
non-lethal
I
punching.
would just gang up on him.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. It was non-lethal punch. Sorry, it was not non-lethal.
So lethal.
Yes.
Cool. Alright, well,
Okay.
that's my turn.
I feel sorry for these guys. Like, just walk up into their place and just start murdering them. They don't even attack us. They just see us and start running away, and we murder them.
Yeah, in their point of view, we're the bad guy.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
From my. Alright, well, anyway, I'm sorry about that, but that's my turn.
I
all
didn't hear
good.
shit, whatever the heck you said.
DM2 is going to spend his turn kind of like swaying around in a circle while he sees little nilbogs in his vision. War Turtle, you're up.
Can I like dash at him and then like jump tackle him to the ground?
He's using the Pokemon move Tackle.
What's your dash distance?
War Turtle
60.
uses tackle. It's super effective.
Do you have a way to attempt to grapple him? Or push
The grapple
him?
feet.
Some
I
kind
have
of a sword?
arms.
You have the grapple feet.
You know, yeah, he's stunned. Fuck it.
I kind of just like want to tackle him to the ground while I'm just laying on top of him.
Can
Yeah,
you just
give-
use
give
your
me a-
action to grapple him?
Well, if he doesn't have a I mean, he's stunned. Yeah, I'll say, given the circumstances, you can attempt to like just use your momentum and pin him to the ground. Make an attack roll for me. It'd be at advantage because he's stunned.
Oh, I forgot to crit fish on those. Oh well.
All right, that hits. You are both prone on the ground now.
Don't resist. It'll be easier this way.
Rah.
Stop resisting.
Is that all?
Yeah.
All right, Callie.
Oh, fuck. Callie muttering fuck.
Non-lethal damage.
I'll go ahead and get 30 feet closer. Can I tie him up with my bonus action, Mage Hand Interaction and Silk Rope?
You think you could start tying him up? You don't think you'd be able to finish tying him up in 6 seconds. Especially when there's a turtle lying on top of him.
Do I see any nearby weapons that he held? Did he drop his weapon when he got tackled to the ground? He is stunned.
Yeah, you see he still kind of has his hands on a morning star. You see a shield in his other hand, and there's javelins on his back.
Is he lying on his front or his back?
He's on his front.
I'll go ahead and bonus action dash then in that case to get to him. And then I will attempt to pommel strike him with my dagger to 9-9.
All right. Make an attack roll.
With advantage?
Of course.
Cece, if you want to know what those are, hold your cursor over the description.
Yep.
And he will take 20 points of non-lethal bludgeoning damage as I, like, punch him in the kidney or some shit with a dagger. I don't fucking know.
Hold on,
With
I
a
don't know
hilt.
why. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I gave her that when she already has extra attack. But
Yeah.
yeah, don't worry about Booming Blade. Just don't use it.
You know, we
Yeah,
made
you bop him on the head, and he goes limp.
Problem solved. Are we out
And
of
then probably
initiative?
suffocates to death under the turtle's ass. Yeah, you guys are now out of initiative.
Alright. I'll tie him up, guys.
we like all of a sudden say, GG becomes possessed all of a sudden and punches Maqual in the face.
Why do you punch Mackerel in the face?
I'm possessed.
Oh. Yeah, okay, fine.
Possessed by what?
I don't know, just say it evil
Anger.
and
I rage!
by a mysterious rage that just courses through me all of a sudden wanting to punch that ugly mug.
Alright.
What?
Oh, my ugly mug
Is
wants
this
to
what the
punch.
campaign's gonna derail to? Oh,
Why
no!
are you punching him?
I'm asking the
Oh
DM
shit, the
if I
DM's
can.
confused. The DM's also confused. That's when he knows spooky shit.
I fucked up part of her character sheet by accidentally giving her a cantrip that's kind of useless for her.
No. He keeps on fucking up the character sheet that he created.
Well, I had to make it at the same time I made mine. You ever tried to make two character sheets?
I get it. So that's why I'm asking the DM.
If Gingy wants to punch Mackerel, I'm not.
No, but
gonna
there needs to be
do
a
anything to stop it.
reason. There needs to be a reason.
No, it don't. You
Yeah,
can.
it does.
Are you a fighter? And Gingy is and Mackerel is a
Cece,
what?
Cece,
Bard.
Thief?
you are
A bard?
you're
You
running
can punch him
Ginger.
for not singing right. You can punch him for whatever reason you want.
Yeah.
Sing a better song. Quit fucking up.
Exactly, Cece. Like you're controlling Gingy. Would Gingy
Yes.
punch Mackerel in the face? What would be the reason? I mean, I've killed Mister's characters for less.
Well, I did just fuck up in character. You could punch me.
You know what?
What
You
did
know
you
what,
fuck up?
Gilbert? You said that. You did that shit on purpose. You bait that, and I rose to the
Oh god. Okay, so I disarm the bugbear boy and check for any signs of identification on bugbear boy. That's knocking up. Night.
That doesn't hit.
All right. Hold on. Before you guys continue
Oh wait,
with
well
the
that's sorry. I did my
PvP,
wrong thing.
before you do your PvP,
Damn it.
yeah. So the bugbear is equipped with a shield, hide armor, a morning star, and 3 javelin.
Why the fuck was he hiding? Running. Well, I have him tied up, right? If I haven't, I will.
Anybody know?
Yeah, you have him
Magic?
tied up.
I'll disarm him. Could
I
someone help me drag
Kind of
him?
assumed you disarmed him when you tied him up.
Yeah. Can someone help me drag him to open part of the room? Somewhere away from his friend.
Sure, I can help you.
Alright. I'm ready to stabilize him with 1 HP whenever you guys are. I can do that. I can resuscitate him after smelling salts.
All right.
What are we trying to do with it?
I don't know. I guess
I
we're
figured
gonna
you were going
ask
to
why.
interrogate him.
Yeah. That looks like what's gonna happen.
Should I do that?
Before we continue with that, Gingy, are you continuing
What is
to attempt
DC?
to attack Mackerel?
What is DC 13
DC is the
mean to hit?
number. DC 13 to hit?
Yes.
Where does it say that?
On my breath weapon.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit, he's gonna breathe?
Yeah, no, you can do that. I think that should be a dex save, right?
It just says DC 13.
Yep.
all
So
it
that
says.
means I have to make a dex save, and it's a DC 13.
Yes.
That's
if
the only
it's
weapon
equal
I can
to-
think of that probably won't hurt you too bad.
Well, you also
if
have a
it's equal
sword.
to or-
I'm
yeah,
trying
if
to
it's
throw
equal
it
to or
though.
greater than 13, it means he passes.
All right. Are you going to
All right.
breathe fire?
Sure.
Okay.
I didn't know it was fire. I just thought it was breathing on you. But okay.
No, it's fire.
Don't
Sure.
bronze, brass. Don't they breathe something else?
Breathe
I think
fire.
it's fire.
Whatever the sheet says.
I set it to brass. It should be fire.
It is fire. The end.
That's fire.
Go to whatever.
Let's see, deck save. All right, here.
I thought it was to hit if I was above 13.
No,
eight,
CC.
Nope.
DC means that the other person makes a roll, not you.
The good news is
Damn
that
you.
I still take half from that.
Oh.
So
So
it
I
should be
hit.
2d6 at your level, I think. Yeah, so roll 2d6. All right.
All right, you take 4 fire damage as
Just like spit on
Gingy
him. My
breathes
brief death
fire.
spit. Pee.
If you just like hawks a flaming loogie at me.
Poo.
Yeah.
It's a real sticky one.
I'm pretty sure that the party has now dealt more damage to Gingy than any monster I've thrown at him. Not Gingy,
No, to me.
Mackerel.
Trying to liven up
true?
this campaign a bit.
Yeah, by 1 point you have.
I can liven it up very more.
The pseudopod did
Cracks
3
my
damage, this
knuckles.
one did 4.
So, I'm going to give you guys a head up. I'm pretty shit when it comes to interrogations. I've never done one before.
Easy.
I
Let
can
me do it.
resuscitate him. I'll let someone else do the talking. I would prefer that very much.
I can scare him. Let me try.
I can too. A big
I'll-
bad dragon lady with. Nah.
I'm also
I just
good at
spit
doing
on her
that.
own teammate. You know, he probably doesn't see that because he was unconscious. Was he?
No, I was
He was.
conscious for that.
I bet you
No,
I'm
him.
better at intimidation than you are.
I bet
Really?
you not.
I can bet money I am.
Oh, really?
I
Let me
bet
see.
you
Let me
not.
see your war face.
Let me roll for war.
Contested performance checks.
Okay,
Yeah!
because he's war.
Uh,
Well, no, this would be intimidation, I think.
okay.
But I'm not-
Sure, why not? That sounds
Wait, it's
fun.
intimidation. Oh, damn it. Can we not do that? Can't we
are you
do
doing that?
the perception?
do it.
one?
Should we
doing it.
all roll intimidation?
Yeah!
Yes, we should all roll intimidation.
Oh, well, looks like I'm at 20.
That doesn't count.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
You may have
War
minus.
Turtle appears to.
I believe I'm the dungeon master, and I determine if it counts.
Fine.
Oh,
My
spook.
intimidation attempt is asking Mackerel if he's alright.
Ooh,
Plus 20. Get out of here with that garbage. Get out of here with
Plus
that garbage.
20.
I have a menacing feat, which if I have expertise in a check, I can double the roll, the
you
proficiency roll.
bitch.
Menacing does.
You don't have a
I have a
plus
plus
10 in
10.
proficiency.
I have a plus 10 in intimidation.
Pixar didn't. No, Pixar no proof.
How does that work? How do I
Mister, I
Yeah,
think
that-
you're reading that wrong. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's you double the roll, so the number you rolled on your dice.
Pixar
No.
didn't happen.
Oh,
That's actually higher.
So
though.
if you are already
Right.
proficient in the intimidation skill, you add double your proficiency bonus to checks that you make with it. We are level
So
5.
it
Our
gets you
proficiency
expertise.
bonus is plus 3, so it's effectively equivalent to expertise.
but I already
Yeah,
have
you-
expertise.
It doesn't
Rogue
stack.
gives me
I don't
expertise.
think.
Well, then
The feat doesn't really help you any
Oh.
in that sense. Like it's really just saying you get expertise in intimidation if you're already proficient in it, or it makes you proficient.
Oh, well, then I should pick another proficiency then. Because I get 2 from Rogue. So I should pick another one.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe
But
the DM
you're
should
just-
roll too.
You just have expertise in it. There's no way you have a plus 20 in that. At
Got
this
a plus
level.
10 with expertise.
Okay, yeah, that's much more reasonable.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna level with you, Mister. If that was a plus 20 at this level, I would have to be rescinding allowing that.
My other guy got a plus 15.
See, that's actually
Yeah.
possible to guess.
All right. Well, he looks scarier, so I'll let him.
He
Which
look,
one?
my guy looks like the guy with the chain that I posted. That's what he
Oh,
looks
come
like.
on!
He does have expertise.
Oh, I
Not
had a
that much.
really cool idea though. Gilbert,
Wait, is it a guy? He's got
roll to
long
see
hair.
if your guy
Interesting.
is scarier than any of us.
Okay, well, I'm
Well,
ready to
what's wrong with a
stabilize
guy
whenever the
having long
party
hair?
is. It's like 1% of the population is not typical. Anyway,
Really? Well, the hell with you too. You know, my hair just goes down to my ass. But yeah,
okay,
no, seriously, I do have long hair though.
okay.
Even though he looks
All
bald.
right,
Is
we
the
have
party
learned that
ready to
Mister's ass
stabilize?
hair is the same as his head hair.
I used to have really long
I'm sorry,
hair.
you said
but
you're
it's such a
stabilizing
bitch
him?
to me.
I look like a Viking with a full beard.
Are we ready to do the thing where we ask
No.
questions?
Yes.
Okay. Can someone hold like oh shit, can I have him hogtied? I would prefer him hogtied. If he's not
Gigi
hogtied,
doesn't know
I
how to
hogtie
tie
him.
that.
Okay. I'm ready to wake his ass up. I wake up his ass.
Smack it.
You put the smelling salts in his ass.
Oh god!
It absorbs faster that way.
Yeah, it gets into the system easier.
Oh yeah.
No, I wake him up, standard way. I don't do anything weird.
That's refreshing.
Standard way. Smack him.
Yeah, the bugbear kind of wakes up and kind of hear him grumble, groggly, and curse a little bit in Goblin. Something, yeah.
This is the part where the mister does the interrogating.
Wait. What far for traveler language mean?
Oh, you get to. I forgot to do that on your sheet. You get to pick a leg.
We'll deal with this later.
What do I
Interrogate
want to pick
now.
goblin?
Mister, ask the
I can give
questions.
you go.
Well, you should have had that selected already. We're not picking it just when it's convenient.
Fine.
All right, I'll pick something other than goblin.
No, I mean you can pick
It's fine.
Goblin. We're just not going to count as valid for
not
this
yet.
conversation.
Right.
All
What
right,
do you-
Mister.
So
Are
the
you
interrogator
handling the
has
interrogation?
rescinded the right to interrogate, or Mister? Wrong.
He's awake and he's looking at you guys.
You're supposed to be interrogating him. You're just sitting there, standing there, whatever you're doing.
Oh, all right. I go up to him and I ask him very politely, "What the fuck is he doing in this in here in this place? What's he here for? What is his mission? His purpose?"
So he kind of looks at you, coughs up a little bit of blood. That's all he does.
Yell at him.
I slap shit out of him. Speak, foul creature!
This time he spits up a tooth.
I give him the back of my hand. At this point, I'm just slapping shit out of him because I'm enjoying myself. The interrogation has stopped. I'm just beating the hell out of him.
Kind of looking at Vamir like, I don't know how interrogations go. Is this part of the thing?
Does the slap do a damage?
Not yet. If he keeps going at him for a little bit, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stop and pull back. I said, anybody else want to ask him a question?
All right, I'll step forward and ask him what his name is.
Maybe he can't understand common?
Yeah, the bugbear's just gonna kind of stare at you still.
And I'll pull out my
I
sword
shouldn't
and
say stare. I should say glare.
yeah, I'll pull out my sword and say, well, silent treatment's very effective at foiling an interrogation. If you're not going to speak, you really have no use to us, and you are going to die.
Do you think these make
The
good stew
bug-
pots?
The bugbear is going to open his mouth and yell loudly something in Goblin.
And off with his head.
All right. You slice his head off. Topples to the ground.
Well, I guess he wasn't feeling very talkative.
No, I'll retrieve the rope. Mm. That's unfortunate. Mm-mm.
So the two bugbears didn't have anything besides like their weapons.
Correct.
If anyone uses shields, they had a couple shields.
They already have a shield.
You said they had a morning star, right?
Yes,
One of
each
them.
one of them is armed with a morning star.
I would like to yoink a single morning star.
All right, you now have a mace.
I'll take the other.
All right, we're continuing to the place where they're guarding something. They probably tell their friends, we're here or some shit.
I don't know, where are you guys going?
I'm looking for the Democratic Party consensus. And with no
It would be
ballots being
nice.
cast,
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, trust me, Mick. I know your pain of asking for a consensus and not getting one.
Huzzah!
Let's see, where are we trying to go?
I guess we're going forward to confront the fuckers that are probably waiting for us on the other side of that door there.
Yeah, that kind of depends. Do you go through the door at the end of the room, or do you go the way they were running? Or do you dick around the room some more?
I can check on what's on the other side of the door safely, relatively safely. Why don't I do that? I'm
Checking the door?
going to do that. Yes. Okay, so this is what I do. So first I'm going to look at the range of Find Familiar, which is 10 feet. And then I'm going to sneaky breaky my way to the door, about like 9.5 feet away. And then I'm going to pop my Familiar on the other side of the door. There's a little spotter, see?
All
But
right. First of all, make for me a stealth check.
I do the wubba dubba dub before I enter the threshold of the hallway.
The wubba dubba dub?
The somatic materials for guidance.
Ah, okay.
So what does spotter see?
Yes, inside of the room. All right, inside of the room, you see an obelisk in the north end of the room standing 14. Sorry. In the north of this room, standing 4 feet tall, is a granite obelisk
I knock it over.
with lidless eye, with a lidless eye carved near its top on the south-facing surface. The bottom half of the obelisk is covered with dirty, bloody handprints. The alcoves. Wide alcoves surround the obelisk to the west, north, and east. They contain a dozen goblin beds made of bundled rugs and torn fabric.
Do I see any bodies, any living creatures there?
You do not see any living creatures in.
And I saw a bunch of beds that look fit for a goblin. And goblinoid creatures and such, right?
Yes. I mean, you're
There-
level 5. You've probably seen a goblin bed before.
Okay. Are there any other doors in this room?
Not really doors. You do see a passage that leads east. Then on the south end of the room, there is a diagonal tunnel going west, and then another going east, and then a short one that goes south, and then ends within 20 feet.
What does that one have? Yeah, Spode is
It-
just peeking at bends.
It looks like a dead end.
Okay. So there's 4 other entry points here in this room.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
3, but one of them looks like a dead end.
Gotcha.
So I'm sorry, 4, but one of them looks like a dead end.
Mm-hmm. I know what you meant. All right. Well, I'll tell the party I found a barracks. And it's got a shit ton of rooms and shit. No one's in the barracks right now. They probably scattered.
Probably.
Pursuit? Or nah?
For goblins? Eh.
All right. And then to the east? I think that's the east, right? Gilbert, the one that is not the barracks room. The one that just continues.
Okay, so you spawn directly into what looks kind of like a barracksy room.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 tunnels that go east. Do you want the one directly on the opposite side of the door, or the one
Oh,
south?
no. I don't. I want to disengage from this. I dismiss my familiar. And instead of going to the goblin room, I want to go to the other thing that's a hallway continuum. I forgot the direction of it. I'm sorry.
The northern curved one that the bugbears were running down?
That is the one, right? Yeah, that sounds like it.
I don't know. Are you talking like way back to Okay.
Okay, I think what I'm understanding now is that more than likely both of these entrances have hostile shit. Should we just get out of here? Thamir? Someone?
Unless we want to kill them.
I'm indifferent. I'm just not sure if they have anything worth taking. If no one wants to do anything, I could just spotter scout until it gets killed, and then we're gonna have to do something. It is
Let's
a
go
small.
into stealth and hunt them down and find out.
I don't know, some people want to hunt them down.
Okay, we need some kind of something.
We could continue to go back, and instead of going north, we go south. At that picture that Gilbert, well, the DM posted. That's what we could do. But if we want to hunt him down, I guess we'll hunt him down. I'm indifferent.
Are we trying to get through Undermountain to get to Skullport?
Yeah,
Yes.
we have no indication whether or not this is progress ahead. More than likely, it's probably a dead end since it's a barracks area.
Then
And nobody decided to make a dwarf.
Wait,
Man, a dwarf would be in handy.
Gilbert, what did you say was on the obelisk?
Bloody
There's an
goblin hands.
obelisk. There is an obelisk there
Yeah.
with a lidless eye carved near the top of it. with bloody handprints around its base.
Is it like a circular lidless eye or like a almond shaped one? Does it look like the Xanathar symbol? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I believe I know what you're talking about. I mean, it does not actually give me a picture. I'm gonna say it looks similar to.
Well, so this may be related to the Xanathar.
Xanathar bad? Question mark.
Um, big evil crime syndicate. Probably runs a lot of stuff in Skullport, so maybe this is the right way.
Sure.
Wow. Which way is it facing?
It is facing south.
But you said the south way was a dead end?
No. So the room itself, or I should say, the room the obelisk is kind of a big circle. Well, I shouldn't say it's a circle. It's a 20 by 20 square with 10-foot alcove. Well, 10 by 20-foot alcoves on the northeast and western sides. This then stretches downward about 50 feet. Think kind of like a keyhole shaped room.
Okay.
It's got the rounded part on top and a lengthy body. Or perhaps shaped like a lowercase I would be a better way to put it.
And then there's like a bunch of passageways coming off of this room.
Right. Uh, Directly across from the door that goes in here is a passage that opens up. There's another passage on the southern wall that goes east as well. There is a very short hallway on the southern wall that goes south. And then there is a much longer passage on the west wall that goes southwest.
So there is a corridor that goes south to a dead end.
Just give me an opportunity to carve it out.
Sure.
Wunderbar.
Because I'm thinking, if you were a crazy ass, crime lord, and you were trying to direct a bunch of goblins to, find the way to Skullport or something, you'd have the eye point the way.
That sounds pretty smart. Yeah. I thought we were trying to avoid the Xanathar's way, though. Isn't that supposed to be like spooky or some
Well,
shit?
supposedly he has his base in the sewers, which is one way to the Skullport. This is the other way. So he may have other paths outside of his base, but I'd rather not try to fight through his entire fucking base to get to Skullport.
Yeah.
Under what was the control to get rid of the movie bits?
Control Shift A.
Control Shift A. Okay. All right. That section on the west end, the hallway that goes north and opens up into a hallway there, that's where you guys came from. The bugbear tried running down that curve. The obelisk is in the center of that big square.
And the eye is facing...
South.
So that 20-foot long corridor.
Yes.
Who can check for secret doors? You don't want me checking for secret doors.
I can try, yeah. Familiar's pretty handy for that. I'd rather not do it alone. I'll have to get pretty close
I'll
to
be
it.
with you.
Alright.
I'm right behind you.
Alright. I'd like to do this, an attempt to... What? I haven't checked this door for traps, have I? Let me check it for traps. I'm going to assume I see no traps.
You can assume whatever you like.
What does 12 get me?
You don't detect any trap.
Very well. I open the door and sneakily make my way down there.
Down there.
Down to where it was suspected there may be a secret door. I'm assuming that's a 20-foot sudden end.
The short 20-foot one?
Yeah, I think so, right, Under?
I mean, yeah, that's the way the eye's facing, so that's where I would check first.
Alright.
Alright. So you walk all the way down. Oh, shit. Whoops. Alright. You walk all the way down to the end of the dead end.
Alright.
Oh, no wonder I can't find them on the wrong page. All right. So as you reach the end there,
Mm-hmm.
the ground falls open into a pit.
Well, that's bad. I would like to not fall, if possible.
Unfortunately, that's not how this is designed, apparently. What a weird fucking trap. Okay, yeah, give me just a second. All right, so you take 7 bludgeoning damage from the fall, and then 15 piercing damage from the spikes that line the bottom.
Oof.
Ow, that looks like that hurt.
God damn it, you're supposed to go with me, you ass.
I was right behind you. Then you stepped out of the trap and fell down right in front of me. So I'm just kind of looking down at the edge like, that looks like that hurt.
Oh, yeah, you also see a dead goblin impaled through the head on a spike near the bottom of the pit as well.
Are you
You can see some of
awake?
its gear on the ground.
Let's see if I'm still awake. 22 HP. Oof. I'm in danger. I'm going to heal myself before I do anything else.
You're in danger.
Hey, Callie.
Danger.
Yeah. Do you want me to lower a rope down to you?
Coughing up blood and shit. Covering up. Yes, please.
All right, I do that. I lower a rope to him.
All right.
I'll go ahead and tie the rope to myself and then make my way up. Actually, before I do that, is there a way for me to situate these pole arms, whatever they are, to the ground without the points facing up? What are these, by the way? Are they spears? Are they punji poles?
Spikes.
Before you climb up, check the goblin. Maybe he has like loot on him or something.
Fuck, I might as well. Let's check the goblin. I checked the goblin.
Yeah, you can see lying underneath him in the pit a scimitar, a short bow, and a quiver of 9 arrows.
Great. I might as well yoink all that.
Also, you find a desiccated thumb. In his pocket.
I don't know what that's about, but I may turn my backpack one of the pockets. Maybe it's important. Probably not.
Curse thumb.
Quest item.
That's why I may turn it.
Grog Durndin.
Well, it's like the golden panelins. If you take it all the way through to the end of the dungeon.
All right then. I'll go ahead and climb up now. Actually, the spikes. I'm not able to put them like down, right?
They're pretty well set into the ground. You'd have to break the spikes.
You're not strong enough to do that.
Let's see. Is there anything else I can do within reason to help me? Nope. This is it. All right. I'll go ahead and climb up.
All right.
And I'm helping him with the rope and whatnot.
I'll help
Yeah,
too, because why not?
Given the help, I'm gonna say there's no check required.
Great. Can I investigate that wall for any signs of a secret compartment or some bullshit? I'm looking
There's a little
for.
plaque warning trapped hallway.
So what? Does it end suddenly like that, or is it like a?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you repeat which one?
Okay, so the thing that I just stepped on, the trap, does it continue to go forward on the other side of the hole?
No. It is a dead end.
Ah.
Okay, I feel like being clear. We're talking about that short 2 square one there, right?
Correct.
Yes. That is a dead end.
All right. I'll pop in my familiar on the other side of what I think is the dead end anyway, 5 feet in front of it. Nothing?
Your familiar appears on the other side and falls into a spike trap. No, it's a dead end.
All right. Well, that sucked. Guess we're done here.
So which way do you want to go? My suggestion didn't turn out so well.
I'd like to go back to someone that can maybe patch me up a bit better than I did myself. Pretty fucked up by that. Not gonna lie.
Wimp.
I will heal you.
I would like that very much.
I will cast.
Yeah, I just need light stuff to top me off. I don't need anything
I can
super
singe
heavy.
your wounds if you want.
Not yet. You can't.
What's that thing called?
Your breath weapon?
Singe? No. When you can you put a blade up to a fire and you stick it to someone's wound.
Oh, cauterizing it.
That's
yeah, you could.
it. Can cauterize your wound.
No, I know how to stop bleeding and disinfect it. Or rather, not cauterization. That leads to other problems later on.
Cauterization is the medical treatment of realness.
It isn't real. I'll take my blade, breathe on it, and put it against wherever he hurts.
Oh,
Thus
yes, of
inflicting
course.
far
Oh,
more pain.
yes, whenever you're done with neurosurgery, always cauterize the brain.
Yeah, now the real treatment is to
Nice.
open up a
Appreciate
shotgun shell and dump the powder out onto the wound, and then like hold the chamber open and pull the trigger.
Best way to cauterize a cranial wound.
All right. I guess if we're going to continue to be exploring here, we might as well take the entire party.
Have you smelt burning flesh from a cauterizer?
This is getting a bit late.
I'm
It
guessing it
sounds like
smells
people.
very, very
There's
bad.
only a couple people actually doing stuff. Do we just want to call it here?
No. I mean, if you wanna.
I do feel kind of bad, doing all this exploring and navigating and stuff. I'm trying
You're
to,
good at that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Well, I mean, Mick, you woun't have to be doing it if other people spoke up.
Yeah, he has a point. We just don't know what
Yeah.
to do, because I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm just making choices.
My character's a strong silent type.
Well, in the universe, we have.
I mean, I could keep punching my teammate.
I mean, I dumped intelligence and wisdom, so yeah.
Oh, sweet Christ.
I can
Oh
be
my
the same
god, we
person.
always do this shit.
I don't know.
Mental
Why
stats?
do
We
you
don't
guys-
need no mental stats.
Who has different color? Yeah, let's do mental stats. Oh, what happened?
God.
My charisma's dog shit, but my wisdom and intelligence are pretty decent.
Wait, who left?
I don't know.
I love how Under's like, I
Oh,
already
Wizard
kind of know
did.
the module. I'm gonna be playing like a not super brainy character and kind of take the backseat. Everybody else also dumps their mental stats.
Yeah.
That's a big oof for me, Chief.
Like, I don't know. Who has different colored hair?
What?
What?
What is that?
That's a Simpsons clip.
Oh yeah, but that's
From
just
which
bizarre.
episode?
Oh, this is from a Treehouse of Horror, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
If we want to
I'm
continue
used to that.
navigating,
Yeah, I can keep punching my teammates. I can punch you. Hell, I can cauterize your wounds. There you go.
why don't I investigate that obelisk
Mhm.
with the bloodied handprints and shit? You said it had lidless eyes. Are they hollow?
Singular. Singular lidless eye.
Okay. Is it hollow?
Doesn't look hollow.
I try to pop in my familiar at the center of this obelisk thing.
It doesn't pop in.
I just had a perfect one-shot idea.
Is there any particular pattern that they're bloodied handprints?
Grub pattern.
Rub pattern. There's got to be a dick somewhere.
Yeah, as you kind of look at it, it's like, yeah, if you
Oh
you
shit,
put
the
some
dick was
thumbs
probably pointing
together,
downwards,
there's like a
warning.
dick between them.
You see, the dick was a warning. Fuck.
Yeah.
And the bloodied handprints were to indicate that that's danger. That the guy's looking at danger. Shit, now I get it. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
It
Well,
looks more artistic. Like it's not like bloody smears. It's
yes, this is
it's
artistic.
Like they pressed it in
I'm.
blood.
Callie
Okay.
is interpreting an artistic thing of this is a warning of a trap, and I should have known better.
He's been improving.
Anything in the alcoves? Oh, the
beds.
goblin beds. Are there anything in the goblin beds, such as loot, coins?
Goblins.
I stab a goblin.
There's
Goblin stabbing
goblin
attack.
beds. They smell like goblin balls.
Filthy goblins.
That sounds like something a character in a movie would say as a swear word.
Neil Bog.
Goblin balls.
Oh,
Neil
goblin
Bog.
ball.
No one knows Neil Bog? You guys suck.
Nilbog is just goblin spelled backwards.
Oh, you knew it! Oh, I love you.
Let's go to the lower east room, since there appears to be nothing else here.
Okay, Cece, keep it professional.
I am
Filthy
professional.
goblin. Always goblinating with the goblin stuff in a goblin lie.
Alright, calm down.
Oh wait, I'd like to send my drone, my very expensive drone, and guidance it. It is a spoder. It goes down to the lower east hallway thing.
Oh my god. Sorry, but before I continue, I just realized something.
Yeah.
For mapping, instead of constantly deleting the previous cut I did, I can just save this with the mask on and just keep cutting out a new section.
Yeah, that's what I thought you would be doing.
No, I've been individually cutting out each piece like a fucking retard. Alright. Other than me discovering simple tasks and abilities, you said you were going to continue down the diagonal one?
East.
The lower east one.
Ah, the lower east.
Yes, the one next to the 20-foot
The Lower East Side.
trap thing.
Yes. As you walk down it and you reach the end, it goes north. 10 feet from you, it turns east, and where it goes north, it opens up into a room that looks familiar. You see goblin beds. But from this perspective, you see little green faces peeking out from behind a table. Roll initiative.
Nani?
Oh no. Mister, could you please delete that one gif of Goblin Slayer? It's messing with my brain. And not in a good way. Thank you.
Like you're gonna get a seizure from it?
No comment.
Ah.
Like sudden headache.
No, more like sudden dizziness.
Oh.
Goblins.
Goblins.
Okay.
Oh god, what was that?
That was your goblin voice. He's awakened. Hey, I would need Under's consent, but I have a good one-shot idea.
Why would you need Under's consent?
Because it involves our characters in...
Oh,
Seriously, Gilbert.
You're
What?
really gonna have 6 different noblins. You couldn't get them like in groups of 3.
those are groups of 3. What are you talking about?
Okay, fine. We'll go with the 17, the 17, and the 21.
You're gonna save
I'm
yourself a
kidding.
lot of hassle that way.
Yeah, I do need to save myself some hassle. Let's just go with the top 3.
Okay.
DM picks and choose which of his 6 rolls.
They all have an advantage on initiative.
And they all saw this coming, so it's a surprise round for you.
Alert feet.
Alert feet.
Yeah, they're all third level
I am
barbarians.
joking on the surprise round. It's not actually a surprise round. They do have cover, though, from you, Wong, since you're starting. If you attack from... Wong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot my own name for a second there.
Yeah, is there something Wong?
Yeah, Wong wants to smack him with a chain.
Wong can try.
He waves his chain back and forth.
And do not.
Good job, Under. Good job.
A 25 strikes a goblin. The goblin will likely experience injury from this strike. The goblin has experienced his head being caved in as the chain, ripped his cranium apart.
Rest in Pepsi, Noblin.
I'm done. Who's next?
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. I can't do an extra attack yet.
Okay. Callie?
Yeah.
Oh wait, why am I
Oh
on
shit, I'm next. Nani? Okay.
I rolled a
Did
1
you-
for my initiative.
Feels bad.
Wait, where's
Did-
my initial?
Did you roll it?
No, because under just like copied and paste.
Oh, go ahead and roll your niche. Silly duck. Okay, I just hesitated there, paused for a moment, just in case you were higher than me. Alrighty. So these noblins have cover, right?
Yes, they have cover if you attack them from.
How close do I have to get to for them not to have cover?
Well, you would have to move. I mean, you just have to get in a melee, so you'd have to walk like 30 feet.
Do we also have cover from them from here?
No. Well, some of you are outside of their ability to shoot at, but you know.
So what are they armed with? Are they all ranged, melee ranged combination?
Yeah, it looks like they're armed with like knives and bows.
Okay. Is Mister's character next to any of the other noblins?
Probably not, because I have reach. I don't have to
no,
get
no,
close.
he's not within 5 feet of them.
Okay. Well, here's what I'd like to do. I would like to hide behind cover and hold my action to attack anything that an ally gets within 5 feet of. That's a hostile. Can I do that?
Yeah, there's a bit of like a short 15-foot tunnel you can duck into and take cover on the north flank.
Then I will do so.
All right.
That's my stealth check, and I hold my action to attack. That's it for me. I got my longbow out.
All right. DM1. All right, the first group of little gnoblins are going to make their attacks. They're going to shoot at Wong because he's all up in their face and just killed one of their guys.
I am.
Okay, bring it on.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
No, you're Vamir.
Yeah, sorry.
Those are the 2 hits. Neither
Are
one of
they-
those hit.
are they-
Well, the first one wouldn't hit, but the second one would. But I can shield it, so it. As a reaction, I can cast
Okay.
shield, so it don't hit.
All right, yeah. So just say you cast shield then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I cast shield. Yeah.
All right. In that case, it's the second twos.
Later, Spectre.
Yeah, later.
Bye,
Spectre.
Spike.
Have a good night.
Bye, Spectre.
Bye.
Neither of those hit.
Nope. And one hit a 1, so he probably fell down in front of me for me to just put my foot in his face.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Vamir. Actually, wait, no. DM3. They're all going in a row. Okay. They're also going to attempt to shoot you.
Me?
Yes.
Fuck, okay.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you're right in front of them.
You just oofed one of their party members.
Okay. Bring it on. Next turn, I'll do more.
That also
Still
doesn't
misses.
hit. All right. Yeah, that'll conclude their business.
Useless.
Vamir?
All right. Well, I draw my sword and I charge in. I just get right in their faces. Melee.
As soon as he gets melee within one of them, I'm going to shoot the guy using melee with. Can I
haven't
do that?
forgotten. Don't worry, I didn't forget. All right, yeah, you charge into melee.
Mm-hmm.
And I attempt
uh,
to shoot the Noblin that he is in melee
Yeah,
with.
yeah. Take
Does he?
your reaction shot.
Do I have advantage?
Why would you have advantage?
I hit before.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I know. I looked back. Yeah, you did.
It's a noblin.
That does not hit.
Feels bad. Well, that's my try.
All right.
Continue.
And I stab a bitch.
It is probable a bitch will be stabbed.
Not today. Not with that one.
A bitch was not stabbed.
I try again. I assume
A bitch
20
got
hits.
stabbed.
Bitch takes
The
13.
bitch got dabbed.
Is the goblin dead?
Are you punching with your fist or your sword?
That was a sword strike.
His head rolls off his shoulders.
All right. There are other ones around here, right? Like they're all grouped together.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna flurry of blows and just kind of like back kick one of them.
All right. That also hits.
9 points of bludgeoning.
And you kick him right in the throat. And it sounds like he choked to death, like super quick on his own blood and broken neck.
Great. And then I just backhand with my last attack. And crush his skull.
Yeah, his skull is crushed. Note to self, needing to clear out goblins, hire your local monk.
This guy's like acting out a Bruce Lee movie.
Pretty
Like
much.
Yeah,
surrounded by
much.
dudes and just like knocking all of them out with one blow.
That's it for me.
All right, that's 3 dead. Okay.
Yes.
2 goblins remain. War Turtle.
Yo,
I head towards. I head towards one and just kill it.
Okay. You gonna make an attack roll? That hits. You do, in fact, kill it.
I could probably kill the other one, but I don't want to waste spell points on this because someone will probably easily. So I'll just end it there.
All right. Mackerel.
How many of you guys are left?
There is currently 1 Gnoblin, and he's
Okay.
currently regretting his life choices.
Can I see him?
You can see him.
Alright, then I would like to shoot him. Ooh.
Neither of those hit. They blast the table he's been using as cover.
Alright. Well, that'll be my turn.
Actually, not roll damage on the table.
Ooh.
What, they both hit or just one?
They would both hit the table. The first blast scuffs the very little finish that remains on the table. The second blast kind of punches a hole in it. Okay.
All right, well, my turn's over.
Ginji.
Excuse you. So we're fighting goblins, right? And then down this hallway?
There is a singular goblin left hiding behind a table.
Oh, where is he?
Hiding behind a table.
How far?
30 feet.
I'm going to run the full 30 feet and blow on him.
Didn't you already use that?
Yeah, that only comes back on a short rest.
Oh, I didn't know that. Someone told me this.
I should say
It
it on.
says it on your sheet, Stacey.
Fine.
I didn't
I'll
write you
hit him with my
notes, to
thingy.
be fair, but it does.
I want to hit him with my great sword. Him and the box.
All right.
It's so great.
At your level, you get to do that twice.
Yes.
Yep.
So, okay, I'm gonna roll to hit.
Yep, your strength mod, I think, should be...
+8.
Yeah. Well, you should have a +8 to hit.
Dude.
That hits?
Slashing. Does that hit him first? I don't know. I guess I should. Should I attack twice?
Carve him in twain.
Okay, there was no point
He
in
is now
attacking
dead.
twice.
Yeah. You do have another attack, but there's no target.
I don't know. What else is in the hallway? Is there more boxes?
There's your party members.
There's also that table.
But they're 30 away. Screw it. I'm gonna hit the table. They already. I don't know who's within me that I can reach.
Your party members, like
No.
most of them.
Not 30 feet. I'm frozen. I've already done 30 feet.
I know, and I'm telling you, most of your party members.
Who are the most?
You killed all the enemies.
Vamir, War Turtle, Wong, and...
Never mind. That's my turn. The end. I only did one attack. I'm gonna be right back.
All right. You guys are out of initiative. You have slaughtered all of the goblins.
Nice.
That was easy.
I assume the Noblins have absolutely nothing worth of value for loot.
I mean, do you not want 6 short bows and 6 scimitars and 6 suits of
Wait, they had
leather
scimitars?
armor? Yeah, I misspoke when I said they had none. They in
Oh.
fact have scimitars.
Oh, those are actually worth taking. We can sell those for, decent. And short bows too. Assuming they're,
I mean, they look
serviceable.
kind of shitty.
Yeah. I'm assuming their leather armor's completely perforated with holes and destroyed.
Yeah, you assume right.
Yeah.
Actually, no. There's 3 good sets.
For Noblin size.
It's what the ones I killed with unarmed strikes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, their stuff is still pretty serviceable.
Alright then. We yoink the items and then, are there any other rooms in this room? Not rooms, I mean doors.
Yeah, give me just a second. Alright, other rooms. Yes, you do see... so I can look at the description. All right, so you see a chiseled out tunnel going east, and in there you see two dead goblins, one of which is headless, and a dead. It looks like think a worm with a big squid beak and four tentacles that create its fate. Let me get a picture of it for you.
Is it a statue or is it an actual thing, like a living
It is
thing?
dead
This is
body.
an actual flesh and blood creature, but lies dead, riddled with goblin.
Oh, that looks fun.
Yeah. I mean, we can take them. It's just, I think we should take like a short rest. Have a juice box. That way
Is
we're
that the
all
guy from Space
tip top.
Ghost?
Yeah.
All right, you guys are bunking down for a short rest.
Yeah. Well, wait here. Take a quick rest.
Any particular room?
Our current one, I think, is fine, unless somebody has a better idea.
Oh, this seems fine to me. This was a barracks room too, right?
Makeshift.
I prestidigitate a bunk and I sit in it because I don't think I can actually lie down. Too small.
Gotta be careful. That's structural dirt there.
There is no longer a bed. It is just straw and some twigs.
So does anything happen in the hour?
Just a second.
So some nobbins are coming back with some beef jerky and shit. And they're like, what?
Unfortunately, your rest goes off without a hitch.
Neat.
Okay. If anyone wants to expend hit die and has short rest resources that come back, they come back.
You also get an extra D6 because I'm.
Ooh, Song of Rest. Feels good.
Yeah. The sound of cheeks clapping heals.
All right, well, I'm all ready to go then.
Same here.
Wait, nope, that's not what my hit die is.
It's a D8.
There we go,
I
much better.
still have not heard a direction.
I thought we were going into the tunnel.
Yeah, let's go to the tunnel.
Oh,
All
we're
right.
supposed to add my con mod to those. Totally on top of my game.
I will
All
guidance myself and we go to the tunnel.
You all begin walking into the tunnel. DM begins to generate that area.
Please wait.
All right. So you guys are passing through 5-foot wide, rough-hewn stone tunnels, branching up and down, up and down. When you Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Right. The ground here is littered with small rocks, pebbles, and random broken statuary. Ah, when you guys see, I'm sorry, wrong tab again. God damn it. When you guys come into a... it looks like a normal masoned hallway. It's 50 feet long, but the floor is strewn with broken debris and jagged chunks of masonry, some of which look like they could crush a man's head if they were to fall upon it. There is another passage that goes south, curves out of sight, very similar to the one that you used to this point, rough-hewn tunnel.
Well, this looks like a death trap waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone got a broom or something? How wide is this hallway?
10 feet.
All right. Is there enough room to, like, sweep crap to one side of the hallway while we walk on the other?
I mean, this is some pretty good-sized crap. You don't just sweep it. You'd have to, like, physically, put your back and knee to it.
How much dirt were those beds made of?
Maybe something like 15 to 20% dirt.
I don't think it's going to be sufficient to make a safe trail.
We'll just have to be careful and pick our way through it.
Does anyone have an AoE that does, like, free damage that doesn't require a whole lot of effort? I'm thinking of something like create bonfire. Would be a good way to clear it for anything that might be nasty and sentient in there. I would not be surprised if something like that was lurking in there. I'm assuming we don't, so we are going to have to carefully go.
Yeah.
Okay. And so carefully we go down, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are maintaining the same marching order?
Yes.
All right.
I'm definitely guidancing my ass. I expect trouble. Fuck this.
Yeah, as you march through here, and you guys get about halfway through, and as those of you in the front, so War Turtle and Gingy, get towards the end, you hear this kind of weird screech come from the middle of the hallway up on the ceiling. Callie and Wong, these are both coming at you as a pair of those worm creatures lash out at the two of you.
Surprise Pikachu face.
This first one is for Callie.
I did guidance myself, but that ain't gonna help. I expected trouble.
Does that hit? Oh, wait. This is surprise, so advantage. Sorry.
I can't be surprised.
Okay, then you're not surprised. Does a 15 hit you, Callie?
That does not hit.
All right. Now for Wong. I don't believe that hits you either.
Negative. It does not.
All right, everybody, roll an ish.
Right. I might as well use that guidance now, right? This is an ability check. Fuck it.
Is initiative an ability?
It is.
Huh.
Dexterity check. That's why bards get half their proficiency bonus with it.
Really? That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yep, it says here, yeah. I was adding my dex mod instead of the thing that it said for my initiative.
Swashbucklers get the charisma mod.
Ah, that's neat. I wish I got my charisma mod.
+7.
Yeah, only +5 right now.
Rangers get their wisdom up.
So
All right.
where are these things?
Ceiling, middle of the hallway.
How tall is the ceiling?
10, 15 feet. Probably 10.
So that basically puts their head in sword swinging range. Just their bodies kind of out of reach.
Yeah, that would put their heads in sword swinging range, more or less.
Well, then I charge.
All right.
Go to the first one and stab the bitch.
Righty ho.
Does a 19 hit him?
Oh, a 19 hit.
He takes 6 damage.
That he does.
And then I'll hit him with an arm strike.
That also hits.
And does 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Then, I just gotta check something. So, as a Kensai, as a bonus action, I can throw, or I can use my ranged weapon on the other guy. So I'm going to throw a dart at the other Grick.
All right.
Does an 11 hit him?
An 11 does not hit.
Okay. That's it for me.
All right.
Believe it's me.
That would appear to be that way.
Is it within 5 feet of me? Like, I'm not sure if I can use the dagger or if I can use the longbow.
It is within 5 feet.
And it sounds like I'm using the dagger. I will use my bonus action to aim. Actually, wait, can I use the UA thing with rogues to aim? That's part of their cunning action. Yeah, you don't remember? It's come up a couple times, like scattered one-shots.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Under, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Let's see.
Remember
for
that class overhaul
rogues,
thing that you liked a lot?
That what?
I'm going to have to go with no, and this should have been checked with me before the session.
Oh, this is it's a UA feature that lets him use his cunning action to give himself advantage.
Yeah, we're gonna go with no.
But he can only do that if he doesn't move.
Yeah, I don't mind standing my ground, but if I can, I can't. I'll go ahead and use my action to Booming Blade then, with a dagger. I don't think that cuts the mustard.
That does not cut them.
Then I will bonus action disengage and fuck off.
All right.
I'd like to get back to where we were previously, with 35 feet of movement. Or until I get out of the crap area, the trash, whichever comes first.
Both would happen first.
Oh, in that case, I'd like to go around the bend if I can.
That's a bit out of the reach. Wait, what's your full dash speed?
I got 35 feet of movement.
Yeah, that would get you just out of the rubble room.
Alright, great. I'd like to be over around the bend, that's it for me.
All right. Yeah, this guy's gonna try to get Wong then.
All right. And he misses badly.
He overextends and falls to the ground,
Oopsie.
taking 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
All right. Wong.
I want to hit the one that just fell down in front of me.
All right.
I don't get sneak attack, do I?
You have allies within 5 feet.
Okay. then.
And advantage.
And it's dead.
You think?
I don't think. I know.
Okay, I am done.
All right. This other guy. He's going to move along the surface and try to get Vamir.
That was a poor decision on his part.
Does that hit?
Barely. But it does.
All right. All right. So, do. You take 8 slashing damage, and then he tries to bite you.
I laugh at his
I don't think
pitiful
that-
attempt. My AC
All
is
right.
20 right now.
Hot damn. All right. Mackerel?
All right. So is there just one of these guys left?
Yep, just one left.
All right. Unless he's in cover or something, I'd like to.
Okay. He's not in cover. 2 hits. All right.
All right, then that's going to be it.
This one looks bloody. Gingy? Gingy?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
So what are we attacking again?
Some worms with tentacles and beaks.
Alrighty, how far away are they?
10 feet.
Alrighty, I'm gonna run the 10 feet and slash. How many can I get in a greatsword? I mean, are they all chunked together?
That's not how a greatsword works, and there's only one left standing.
Oh, then I'll chunk that.
If only that were how it worked.
If that's how it worked, paladins would be some of the most dangerous crowd control there is.
I mean, I think you should be able to do AoEs with your sword. Be pretty.
I mean, there is the variant rule for cleave through,
Right.
but this is
Hey!
a circumstance where I find it applicable.
8 plus 8 equals 16. That's cool.
That hits.
Man, Gingy's getting all the kills tonight.
And I'm barely even here.
Sword's
getting
putting in
called away?
work.
And I keep getting called away from my
And you-
dad because he needs stuff.
And you slice it in two.
Oh, poor worm.
It flops to the ground, screeching as purple blood splatters across the walls,
Ooh,
and
purple?
then goes limp.
And Gigi sucked the blood. Just like take a nom out of the worm.
Damn.
You're gonna take a bite out of the still wriggling worm?
Yes.
All right, make a con save.
Alright, give me a sec. Let me find it.
That
Is it
moment
the
when
modifier?
non-nodding does more damage than the actual encounter.
Is it a saving throw or whatever?
I think he said
It's a
con
saving
save.
throw.
I know, but is it
It's
a
a
saving throw?
Yeah, a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, thank you.
Why did Gingy go before me when I have a 9 and she has a 7?
Too late.
Because it's
Done.
1 in the morning and I'm tired and I put them in the wrong order.
And no one noticed.
Sorry about that.
We're too far gone.
Yeah, you managed to with quite a bit of gusto swallow that chunk of raw worm squid meat.
Do I gain magical cosmic powers?
Itty bitty living space.
You gain the magical cosmic power of not getting the shits tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Ow. Ow!
That was loud.
That was really loud. Rip people
My
who have
ears
their
are
volumes
bleeding.
all the way out.
I have mine all the way down.
The dungeon master has been deafened. Stabbed.
Oh,
What?
good. Let's talk about it
What?
back.
You're in trouble.
Why? Why is your thingy so
All right.
loud?
You
You got
guys
like
are
a-
out of initiative.
You make a sub before hooked up to your
It's
I
a
mic.
good
didn't
place
even
to
get a
call it
turn.
tonight.
Sorry, is it still
That's cool.
loud?
Your turn can
No.
be waving the right flag. Or your turn can be punching one of us since someone forgot.
So I returned back to the party. Totally pretending not that I was like, what the fuck is that? And fucking off.
All right.
Hey, how you doing? I've been here the whole time.
So I'm going to call it here for me tonight.
Good night,
All
Under.
right.
Good
Have a
one.
good night,
Yeah,
Under.
me too.
Night.
Night,
I'm out too.
Yeah, Mr.
See you
Night,
later.
night.
Thanks for DMing, Gilbert. A lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for DMing.
Excellent.
Gil.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Those of you that are still here, don't forget your XP.
Oh yeah. What's
Oh, really?
what's
Oh, okay. You're calling the whole session.
Oh yeah. I mean, it just kind of seemed like a good point.
Ooh, wait,
Um,
can I have your... Okay, we're ending it?
Oh, before you like close everything, Gilbert, can you do me a favor? Please, like have a
Please.
picture of what we explored so far. That'd be lovely.
Oh
love
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's what I'm gonna start like cutting out and mapping and everything.
Appreciate you.
Before you head off, Under, can I get your consent for one shot? Just like a tiny thing.
What are you asking?
Well, I just thought of a random one shot off the top of my head. How about, like, there would be no XP given at all. It's just going to be, like, one shot, no XP given, just you and your raw characters go straight into an arena and battle each other.
That's neat.
Boring.
What?
You can do that whatever you want.
Yeah, you don't need me for that.
But still all characters in your world, so I would think I would need your permission. Even though nothing will be, like, edited but health points.
Cece, we own our characters.
Well, I don't know.
You don't need my permission to do that, but I won't be DMing it.
Hmm. Well, there's not really in the need for a DM other than someone saying you can't do that, you can't do this, or referee.
You mean a person? You mean a person to manage shenanigans?
Yes, and I can't do that because I want to do my character in it too.
What do you mean I can't cutting action throw sand in his eyes? I'm a fucking rogue.
Pocket sand.
Never underestimate the power of the pockets.
But I don't know. It's like I would need someone
actually-
to refer. I want to play too.
Does 1,700 level you guys up?
No.
No,
Not even close.
Not
not even
close.
close.
I don't even know how far away that is anymore.
You
It's at
need
like
like
14, Kenny.
17.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
we
so
need,
at
like,
level
17.
5, we have 6,500 XP. Level 6 is at 14k. So you've gotten us like 5% of the way there.
Oh
Wait.
wow!
1,800 more after this.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. Gilbert,
Well-
before I forget, this is the thing I was referring to earlier. I'm not sure if you remember, like, whenever AGR was discussing this stuff and approving parts of it. What I probably did was misremember that it was AGR that approved it, not Under.
Yeah, the only thing that Under's already approved is very specifically like the Revenant from Gothic Heroes and the angry, scary intimidation feat.
And that's the thing I was talking about, and of course the PDF butchered the hell out of it, so never mind.
Rogue Cunning Action Aim.